Hello, everyone. They cannot hear you yet because I haven't turned you on just yet, but hello. Oh, click here. Now they can hear you.
Oh,
Hello. I should be able to hear you.
hello?
We have currently one viewer, which probably is me. I don't know how it tracks these things,
Yeah, okay.
but I realized the other day I can do this. Yes. Okay. That's there. That's there. Hello, everyone. So today I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. This is mostly for the VOD at this point. But I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 with Weefay slash Ben slash Sewer Bear, a person with as many names to rival my own.
Yeah, I'm one of them types of fellows.
My knowledge is not a streamer yourself.
No,
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 just joining
not
me for
yet.
this. Hello, Hebby. We have a Hebby joining us.
Hello, Heavy.
Hello. Okay, I gotta get over to game again. Where's my mouse? How you doing, Hebby? New game. This is brand new start. We're still on the setting up the. It's as fresh could be.
Brand spanking new.
Brand spanking off the lot. Oh, why are we pulling up? Okay, okay. I'm controlling onto the game now.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Let's probably. So, what difficulty are you thinking? Balanced,
I,
probably.
I'm fine with balanced. I was looking through the settings earlier. I was looking at, like things to change. Like the only thing I'm ever tempted to change is the price scaling for trade. I don't know why games think that. You know what? If you sell something, it needs to be like less than half as much as it would
What
be
it's
worth if
worth.
you bought it.
It's absolutely fair, but we won't do any custom things. And I do appreciate that, Hebby. This will just be a me and a Weefay thing. I might do more streams with like I don't know if you're joking or serious there, but just like for context, this is just going to be a me and a Weefay thing. I might do more streams later on with other people and more open things, and I'll figure that out. But like this is like my game of the decade, so there will be plenty of this in streams to come.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yes, I think so. Yeah, I was thinking balanced would probably be the best.
Yeah.
Just
Keep it
this is
simple.
like again, this is gonna be our kind of flat. It was a half-hearted. Well, I do appreciate it, Hebby, nonetheless. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any kind of miscommunication. Um, so yeah, I think I'm ready. Do we need to do
All
any
right.
settings here
Uh,
outside of
I think we're
balance?
good. I think you just need to click the ready in, the little ready option.
Yeah, this is why. I am playing with a controller. Just anyone. That's not the most normal thing on computers, but I am playing with a controller. So.
Oh, they're actually showing an ad.
Oh, it shouldn't be at the moment.
Oh, it just gave me one while I was monitoring the thing. We're back
No.
now.
Yeah, ads should be. I have ads run 3-minute ads run every hour, so that there aren't pre-roll ads. It's supposed to be. But Twitch be tripping.
That was just a little 5-second one.
Mm. Oh, hello, Yuki! Hebby and Yuki, we got the full fare.
Do you want? Let me know if you want to watch cinematics or just skip
Oh,
them.
that's
I'm sure we've
true.
both played quite a few times.
We have both played quite a few times.
I'm happy to
For
watch them
for
if it's
sake of
for the stream.
stream, we'll leave them up for this playthrough.
Yeah. Okay. Fine by me, baby.
There's not a lot of cutscenes. Normally, I try not to talk over them too, but like, there's not really any dialogue that we're missing in this cutscene. It's just
Just great visuals, fantastic
yeah.
visuals.
How you doing, Yuki? Too, by the way. Good to see both of you here. I have supposedly there's a Baldur's Gate 3 plugin that's supposed to be working. I don't know what it does. Let's play the group tomorrow night. We've been in Chapter 3 for like months and haven't even really scratched it. Chapter 3, when I first started playing this game, because like remember I've been in this game since like the butt crack dawn of early access. Um, and when I was playing this game, I lost my train of thought here. Everyone like made it sound like because when I first started playing, like people got Act 3 way before I did. And everyone's like, oh, Act 3 is so disappointingly short. It was like the first feedback I heard. And then I got into it, and it's like so much longer than the other two. That there's so much in Act 3. I just think like everyone breezed through it in that first playthrough and like the groups that I was in. Yeah. I never told you that I've been playing this game forever. I actually streamed this game years ago, back when it was in early access still. But
Yeah.
yeah. I got this the moment it went live into early access because I had a friend who works for Larian who remain anonymous per their request. Outside of that, they worked with like a little bit like the QA kind of stuff. But they were, so I was able to get a copy. I suppose just, like it was gifted to me right from the get-go.
I remember that.
Yeah, so I've played this game from the beginning. I cannot express how much I love this game.
I was under the impression that they only had Act 1 for the majority of early access.
Yeah, and not even the entirety of Act 1.
Yeah.
It was kind of through several updates. Like the Underdark was a really big one. Hello, Moth! Welcome from your nap. So the Underdark was a major update that they added, and then they added the Grim Forge, which was another major like little content one. So all through early access, it kind of got these like little infusions of new races and classes and content, kind of expanding it out. But yeah, it never went past Act 1. And I believe, I can't remember if it ever included the Kresh either. The Kresh Roseborn monster might not have been in early access to my knowledge. I don't think it was, but I did stop playing a little bit closer to release to give myself like a fresh face when it fully dropped.
I don't think it was, because I think I remember like the earliest the furthest playthrough me and a few of my other friends got to was getting to that red dragon fight and then not being able to go further.
Yeah. So the Kresh is I like to call it Act 1.5, but it is technically Act 1. Because you're supposed to either go through the Mountain Pass or the Underdark to get to Act 2. But it's kind of exists. The Mountain Pass, while the Underdark is firmly Act 1, the Mountain Pass is kind of in between. But you will get the achievement the moment you cross, like for going into Act 2, as you leave the monastery and go into the Shadow-Cursed lands. But it kind of sits between them, because a lot of things will progress. The Druid's Grove questline progresses if you go into the Mountain Pass without touching it. So it's a trigger for a bunch of quests in Act 1, but it is still part of Act 1, technically. Anyway. We aren't doing Origin playthroughs, I'm assuming. We're both doing custom characters. And also,
I would assume.
Absolutely Astarion. Also, romancing is on the table. It's like we will be pursuing romances. Obviously, you'll only be able to see my perspective, and I've not done romance in a multiplayer game, so I don't know how it works, but I'm assuming
I have a little bit. It's basically we fully exist in the world, so if one of us is romancing one person, the other one can't as well, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That said, we can peek in on each other's moments, unless we check settings to say keep this private.
That's true. And also, yeah, no dirge for me. I think only host can play dirge.
Does it not give you the option?
Yeah, it's locked out. I think it's host only.
Oh, sorry. I've got. You can try now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I saw it locked out, so I just assumed it was. That makes sense. Okay.
If you want to do dirge, go be my guest.
I don't. Not for
when
this
you
playthrough.
said. Yeah, you said you want to do like a classic kind of goodish a playthrough.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot to be said about resisting the dirge in a playthrough, but
yeah.
I feel like in a multiplayer it feels unbalanced.
In my opinion, dirge is like, if we're looking like on a Baldur, the moral struggle is real. Exactly. If we're looking at like a canon perspective, for me, Dirge is
Mm.
absolutely the canon playthrough.
It's the default character playthrough,
Yeah.
canon wise. Yeah,
That being said, I don't recommend it until it's your second playthrough,
yeah, yeah.
which is
I
something the
feel that.
developers have said. But yeah, it's because there's going to be things about the Dirge playthrough that are much more impactful if you have played through it before. And this is not going to be a
Hmm.
spoiler-free stream. We're going to have spoilers here. Like, the biggest one is, like, if you were to play Dirge, we're going to meta game to keep Alfira alive.
Yeah, there's some other dude that can fall prey that doesn't
Yeah.
have any voice lines or quest lines.
No, she does, actually. She's actually a fully voiced, delightful Dragonborn that only shows up if you metagame around Alfira. And absolutely has some fantastic lines that are just straight up like Mongolian throat singing when you ask her to sing for you.
Oh yeah.
Super cool character. Only exists when you're metagaming to keep Alfira alive. So her only role in the world is to die, unfortunately.
Be a
Um,
sweet little thing that dies.
but she's another great little character, and this is why I love this game. Anyway, I'm doing custom.
Yeah.
I'm playing male.
Cool.
Um, I'm probably gonna
I'm
go. I don't know what race. I haven't thought this far from. You haven't played this
I'm
game, but I've
I'm
watched Happy play. It's a good game. You going Gith?
GIF? No. No,
Oh,
I don't think so. Not right now. Uh, I don't know. I'm torn in two different directions. Uh, a tiefling druid and or a dwarf bard. But also, man, I just freaking love being halflings and gnomes because I like being the tiny little guy running around, and
hmm
inevitably the romances are extra funny because, well, they've with this most recent patch, it sounds like they fixed a few things, but none of the companions are small.
yeah.
They're all normal, so it's extra funny.
Someone made a Gith bar named Weird Al Githuvink. That's so great. Um, I think more things easily in this game. It is a very complicated, long game. You know, I do 100% agree. It's actually one of the big debates because there was rumors all through early access that they were going to add. I think it was a halfling werewolf.
Oh man, that would have been great.
Um, and I've tried to look into it to see like how like legit it was of a thing, but it's not in the game, and I think it was cut very early, to my understanding. But you get so many people who blame that and the loss of particularly Alfira as a companion. They'll say we don't have them as companions because everyone wanted to sleep with Halsin. That's not true. Whether or not Halsin was planned to be a companion, him being a companion doesn't have any effect on who the other companions were.
Yeah.
Could be wrong though, I might love it. It is so in depth of a game,
Mm-hmm.
um, that it could go either way. Like if you like tabletop RPGs, I think you would like this. If you don't like tabletop RPGs, you're not gonna enjoy this. That's kind of what it boils down to. Or like my dear sweet wife who wants to play this game so badly, but very specifically has, I'm gonna use the phrase triggers because I can't think of a better term for it. She can't do parasites, she can't do loss of free will, and she can't do like body horror type stuff. And that's like the main line of this game. She's like, I really want to play, but the main storyline, I can't. She can't get through it, which is absolutely fair. Yeah, I might drag her in for a Divinity Original Sin stream though at some point, because I'm pretty sure she can get through that one. Half-elf twinks or dragonborn. Those are
Yeah.
basic, but the dragonborn is so good.
Listen, Dragonborn are just freaking cool. They're just cool. That's all
It's
there
not,
is to
and
it.
I would actually say dragonborn is not that basic. Half-elf twink, absolutely, that's as basic as you can be.
Basic
And
as hell,
and no
but for good
offense,
reason.
tieflings, also basic.
Oh, super basic tieflings
Super
and
basic.
Halflings,
Tiefling is your emo
or half
basic.
elves. Sorry.
Like it's not just the phase mom basic, but you still basic. Um, half
Drow
elves
is
are
like
your normal
the
basic.
little cousin to tiefling basic, tiefling basic.
Yeah, yeah. Drow is the cousin. Like that's like Like, you're not edgy enough to go tiefling, but you're still edgier than your normal basic. You're not a fan of Teeth's aesthetic? I have this thing, and this is a Baldur's Gate thing. Because if I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons, here's where we're gonna see how much Ben knows me. What race do I always play?
Oh shoot! It's been a while since we played.
It's been a while,
It has been a while. What was the last
and
thing
I'm
we played
also the
together?
forever GM.
Yeah.
I'm
The
always the
last
GM.
character I remember you playing was I don't even remember what race you were. I just remember that you were a bureaucrat.
That is true. That I was a paper pusher. That was
Were you a
GURPS.
dwarf?
It was
You were a
Discworld
dwarf, weren't
GURPS. I
you?
was a human because it was
Yeah.
Discworld GURPS.
Yeah, that's right.
I was a human in that one, and that is not indicative of what I normally play. But Discworld GURPS is a delight of a game.
Oh yes.
Um, no, I have. I will admit it. I'm kind of basic. I tend to go drow. The call is coming
Mm.
inside the house, but there's one that I go more than drow, and it's either Tabaxi or Furbolg.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
They're not an option. I
No.
can't be them in this game, so I tend to go drow in Baldur's Gate. But yeah, Tabaxi and Furbolg, those are my first choices usually. I'm also the forever GM, so the answer is everything but a player.
Mm-hmm.
But
What
yeah,
I wish desperately they had in
Chaos Spells
Baldur's
are fun.
Gate.
What?
Goblin. Playable
Oh,
Goblin.
I
Oh, I
I would
wish
have
so
sworn
desperately.
they would have done Goblin. From the very get, I thought
For
that
the.
was one of the ones I was expecting. Like, I'm not surprised that Tabaxi's not there. I
Mm-hmm.
am surprised that Gith are, but they make sense story-wise.
Exactly. But story-wise, oh, it'd be so
Kids, they do.
juicy. It'd be so juicy. But also, I just love being little green gremlin. Oh, I love those little green gremlins.
Here's the thing.
And they look
Yeah.
so good in this game. I want to be one.
Yes. Yeah, we do have gnomes though.
We do have gnomes, and you can make them green, and I have done that.
Yeah. You would totally play an Aarakocra. I'm just hoping, and this is the thing about Larian, because like if you remember Divinity, oh, also real quick, Yuki, I have never once hated a Chaos player. As a GM, the more you can undo my story, the happier I am. Because it means you're having fun, and it means that I get to be creative, and the fact that I'm chronically underprepared, you're writing the content for me. It's great. Anyway, no, Aarakocra is really good. I wouldn't be surprised if we get more races out of
Yeah.
the blue from Larian. I'm not
Larian
going to
doesn't
count
really
on
do
it.
DLCs, but they do sometimes add additions, you know? Like
Like an entire fourth act in Divinity Original Sin 2, when they decided, we didn't like the ending enough, so we're going to add an entire fourth act
mhm.
for
And
no
if nothing
charge.
else, the mod support is going to take off once they do the official support port and then like in their other games, I'm assuming that in a couple years we'll get here are the top rated community mods and we're just going to fold them into
Oh,
a deluxe edition.
yeah,
Just coming with the game standard.
it was called I think they called it Gift Basket.
Yeah.
They did Gift Basket update with Divinity Original Sin 2 after a couple of years, which is basically, yeah, they just took the top mods and then wrapped them in.
Oh yeah, kobolds would also be a
Kobolds,
ton of fun.
they exist in game too. There's a character model, so my kobold hopes remain strong. I think something like Tabaxi or Aarakocra are very unlikely because
Mhm.
we don't have any character models. If they do add anything, I could see kobold, could absolutely see goblin. I could also see
ASMR.
ASMR.
Yeah. I know they already have a bunch of race mods for a bunch of the lesser known races, but as of so far, the animations do not quite keep up, and the customization also do not quite keep up with wearing different armors and such.
Yeah.
Oh well, instead of
Catboy.
theorizing, let's talk about
Yeah, what we're actually
what
gonna be.
we're. Yeah.
Tabaxi cat boys are so great. That's the cat boy. Tabaxi is the cat race. For those who didn't know, because I mentioned that earlier, they're your Khajiit of Faerun.
The quick kitties.
Quick kitties.
They also got a Leonin, which are basically big cat people.
I didn't know about this one.
It was with the Theros setting, which is like a Greek epic mythology flavored setting. They had it some of that stuff. Very dependent on gods being super involved in drama and interplay with each other. I only played a little bit of it, but I played a Leonin for a while. It was fun.
That does sound fun. That's an interesting one. I'm gonna address something here in the chat too. Once took part in something that was supposed to take literally 5 minutes, and between me and the other players, we derailed the whole thing for 3 hours, and it was the most fun I've ever had playing D&D. And our DM refused to play anymore. That is my least favorite type of DM. I'm gonna put that out right now. If your players derail something for 3 hours and have the most fun in their lives, and your response is, "I'm not gonna GM anymore," you are a terrible person, and I hope your pillow is always slightly too warm.
Uh,
That is my hot take. I have strong opinions about this. If your players had fun, you
that's the
succeeded.
point.
You
Yeah.
succeeded. That is the point. Um,
Yeah, unfortunately, you run into that not the
you
greatest.
do.
Yeah,
You
because
do.
D&D is a big it's a big sport that appeals to a lot of people. So you get all
Hmm.
kinds.
You
But
get a lot
what?
of people who are GMs because of the power. They want the control, the power battle.
Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. But if you can find a group that all recognize, hey, the point of D&D is to have fun. So if we're having fun, that's what matters, and that you all cater to each other in that regard. It's just a blast. It's good stuff.
Yeah. And I will also say, this just reminds me, story time. You remember this one. And this was actually Gray was the GM. I will drop Gray on this one because I know a lot of you have
This
also
is
seen
his
Gray
fault.
Griffin. This is his fault. He was the GM. We talked about my bureaucrat character. In the Discworld bureaucrat character thing, he sent us to a village, and it was supposed to be like, the princess is on trial. Like, maybe figure this out. No, we decided to start a mayoral campaign.
Yeah, one of our players was like, I'm gonna run for the mayor of this little town.
And we just all went for
Just
it. And
said,
that entire session, it was no longer save the princess. It was let's get elected mayor. We all gotta push together and get our friend elected mayor.
so we had the incredible
Fantastic.
bureaucrat passing, like, checking the laws. Do like
Mm,
bureaucrat is a powerful position in Discworld. They're akin to wizards.
second power.
Uh, Perhaps more powerful than the actual wizard, which is what I was playing. I was an actual wizard, and all I could manage to do was
Specifically a
sling.
necromancer.
I was Toby the Necromancer,
Yeah.
and I had my undead thrall, Bethany,
Yeah. We had a
and
thief who was obsessed with shoes. We had my wife who was playing my wife. Although I don't think we were married at the time. I think we were just dating at the time. But she was playing my wife in there, and she was a pyromaniac pixie.
I think we had another friend who was playing a ninja, and I think most of that game, most of that campaign, he
You're talking
just
about
disguised
shoes.
himself as a.
Yeah, it was he wasn't a ninja, he was a thief. And he disguised
There
himself
we
as a tree specifically to steal shoes.
there we go. That's right. Just in the middle of this crowd in the town square, he's like, I disguised myself as a tree. Okay, roll for it. All right, no one question. Yeah, there's a very good roll, so no one questions
This
the
was
mature oak that is just in the middle of
yeah.
the town. All right.
That was a one of the few times I was a player. That was Gray was GMing. Fantastic stream. Yeah, stuff. I'm not opposed to doing more like D&D type streams and stuff. I just want to get a better setup before I do. But I would love to put together people like that I know and do a D&D stream at some point. It's been something like a live play.
Hmm.
But it also needs to be something that I have an abundance of time to actually foreplan into. Like, I can get away with a lot of my under planning sometimes when it comes to like, or my loose planning when it's not streamed. But like a streamed session, I need to have a lot more notes and planning and everything pulled up. Like maps and things, I'm not always the best at having. I tend to be a theater of the mind GM. Anyway,
Nice. Um. Hmm.
so fantastic. So I'm not going to be a human. Absolutely not. That's the one thing that I know.
The one thing I love about humans in this game is that they don't got a lot of flair or flavor to them necessarily, but they get a lot of carry capacity compared to the others.
Do they have a bonus carrying capacity?
They do, yeah.
That's what a Karlak's for.
Yeah, that ends up being the case.
Gith
See
is
what do
easy mode.
humans?
That's true. Gith do have the I forget what level they get it, but
The skill thing, astral
astral
knowledge,
knowledge.
you just start with that.
Yeah, that's such a good skill.
Yeah.
Just to help kind of
Choose an ability score. You're proficient in all skills with that. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it allows you to min-max and then just still wreak havoc. Yeah, and there's a lot of get-specific weapons and stuff, in particularly the early
Oh
game
yeah.
when you get to the crash.
That's great in my main playthrough because I'm pursuing how did I forget her name? My brain is shutting down. What's
Who?
what's
Lae'zel?
Gith lady? Lae'zel. There we go, man. Uh yeah. Basically, I buffed the hell out of Lae'zel. I'm like, all right, you're my main squeeze because I'm a squishy little warlock. I need you to stand in front and take the hits for me, babe. And she does.
Yeah.
Fighters are good.
So much gas and so much fun. That does sound like it was a fun time there, Yuki. What do I want to do? I'm resisting. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on Drow for now.
Hell yeah.
I'm not necessarily gonna play Drow, but I want to look at classes.
Mm.
So I was leading to Monk, because one of the most fun that I've had in this game was playing as a Monk.
I haven't been able to do a full playthrough of a monk yet. I've only
Yeah.
ever made a little bit of a character and then not really followed
My
through on it.
my first full playthrough was with a Monk.
It do sound fun. I love monks so
Yeah.
much. I just like punching stuff and doing cool flips. It's like my favorite class.
Is it the strongest? No. But the Avatar: The Last Airbender one, what is it, like the Four Winds?
Yeah, the way of the
It's
elements.
Way of the Elements. I love that one so much. It's so stupid.
Hmm.
It doesn't. It's like the least optimal monk. It's like, let's take a monk and make him worse by making him a really bad wizard. But it's so fun.
Yeah,
It's
it
still
is
fun.
very fun.
Anyway, you never do anything to romance Lae'zel. I will say that's the thing about the characters on here. Um, almost all of like this is like people are like Astarion's so hard to romance. You gotta be like such a jerk. No, you don't.
No, you
Just
don't.
be nice to
Every
him. It's like be like, oh, you're cool. You're a vampire. That's fine. You need a drink. Like, you do that, you can romance Astarion. Like, it's not
Mhm.
hard. And people are like, oh, I was playing Astarion, so he wanted me to like burn down all the orphanages. No, he doesn't. He just doesn't like the like I'll help you out for no cost hero type. Like, you can help people out, just charge them for it, or like don't be so like holier than thou. That's his whole thing. It's not that he doesn't like helping people and being a good guy, that he's evil. It's just that he doesn't like going out of his way to help people for no reason when it doesn't benefit him, because no one helped him for hundreds of years that he was a vampire slave. Spoilers. He's like, what?
Astarion, my wife.
My wife. We all love Astarion. Do you know? Do you
I
have any inclination if you're going to go for romancing any of them? I'm gonna give you first dibs.
I'm thinking two ways depending on the character I make. If if uh if Minthara, because I want to try that, then bas
Allegedly
allegedly now
now,
you can
we can
do
get
it.
her
It's
on a good
easier to
run.
do. Yeah, it's easier to get her on a good run now.
I haven't tried it yet successfully.
But I do want to try that on a good run, no less. Because in an evil run where I'm playing an evil, oh, I love this character so much. I made a paladin named Dwayne. That's not in reference to anyone. Just because Dwayne, if you didn't know Dwayne Rock Johnson, just ignore that person. Dwayne, the name on itself, is such a mundane, normal guy name.
Hmm.
And I made like a balding guy with a mustache, normal human, and I've just stacked as much evil onto him as I can. He's an Oathbreaker paladin, dark urge, killed half the companions all the way through. Only kept Astarion to be my camp twink to break into things for me. Uh, uh,
Camp
uh,
Camp Twink Astarion.
This is Astarion, my camp twink. uh,
Okay.
that that's my cool story about the
It's
only time
fair.
I've interacted with Minthara.
It's fair. I will say I'm probably gonna end up romancing Astarion. Because you see,
Hell
if
yeah.
there's one thing that I really like, it's a I can fix him trope, as Hebby has called it.
Mm-hmm.
They know my weak point. It is not the Twilight vampire angle. It is the I can fix him. This is someone who needs healing and love and affection, and he is
Mm-hmm.
going to get it. That right there, like that is like I'm like, nope. We got to make sure. If I could camp mom all of them, I would. But like Astarion especially, it's like you need all of the love and affection and someone who actually cares for you. Because like
Nice.
Shadowheart needs you, but you can platonically do that for Shadowheart, and it's still
Yeah.
very satisfying. Gale, similar. You can like platonically help Gale quite a bit. He is my next best pick because similar reasons. Lazelle's absolutely platonically can fix. Karlak, if you have Will, can get her happy ending. Will's fine. Will is the emotionally stable friend of the group outside of you. Like his like you don't have to help Will. Will's backstory is, yeah, I got a bad business deal. Like he's
But I
respond.
recognize.
I recognize it. Like with Will, it's like he knows what he needs to do. You just get to help him, kick some butt and take some names, right? Like you're going
Mm-hmm.
after the people who've screwed him over. But like, he's well adjusted. You don't need to help him heal. You just need to go help him kick some butt. Get some names. Tell off his dad for being a terrible dad. That kind of stuff. Am I forgetting anyone?
Uh, the non-starter companions, but
Non-starter,
yeah,
yeah, but like they're not.
yeah, yeah,
They're roman.
yeah.
Like I don't know how developed Minthara's is. Hallison's is just the equivalent of.
Hey, do you want to add me in?
Hey, yeah. It's the story of the twink and the bear. Um. Yeah. Anyway, he's the bear. You got the camp twink and you got the camp bear in more ways than one. That's Hallison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then like you can't romance Minsk, which would kind of Minsk is like a little bit. I think he'd be a weird choice. Like, power to you if that's your type.
I still haven't encountered Minsk. I haven't
Oh,
gotten
we
to him
gotta
in the
encounter
third.
Minsk. We gotta encounter Minsk. Minsk is my favorite character in this. Like, he's so good. Him and Boo are classic. I love them so much. Jahara, there is not a world in which I actually picture her ever being a romance option
Yeah, no.
because it's not the age thing. Because old people can absolutely have relationships and healthy and romanceable ones. Like that's it. It's the
She's
fact that she would never stoop herself down to your level of shenanigans.
yeah, she's
She
I've
is
already
she is the
I
mom.
I'm yes, I've graduated from adventure to what I am now. I
Not
used to be one of you. I have matured past you.
Yeah, Jahar, and she's not mommy dommy, not that kind of mom. Like
No.
she is like grandma. She's the grandmom. She's the mom. She's the did you pack your lunch? Where's your coat? Gosh dang it, there's too many of you going on. You gotta wear a beanie.
I saw a meme recently that
I've
was
laid
like
enough
a
pipe in my day. Exactly.
there's a meme I saw recently that was just like a text exchange between two people where it's just like one guy's like someone I don't know who basically the one person's like, hey, by the way, I've got a mommy kink, and then the next person's like, so I need to act like your mom. Boy, if you don't get down these stairs and wash these damn dishes. It's like, well, I love it.
I love it so much. So what classes were you leaning towards again?
Bard or Druid are the two that I'm leaning most towards.
Bard
And
or
if
druid?
if
Okay.
you are if you're gonna be a dark elf, then I will be a Durgar. Bard.
Oh, okay. That is good. That is good because I was leaning between tiefling, drow, or under gnome.
Mm, mm, mm,
Mm,
mm,
mhm,
mm,
mhm,
mm, mm.
mhm,
Yeah. Mm,
mhm,
mm,
mhm.
mm, mm.
But I'm torn between all of the classes. That's the problem.
Yeah, the perpetual problem. I'm lucky enough that I think about characters a whole lot, or I guess not lucky enough. Recently, I've had like 2 or 3 different characters stuck in my head that can be
Hmm.
translated into Baldur's Gate, so it's less of a blank slate searching around. Which this would be fun, but this would be fun, but this. I have a character concept that I can just
Yeah,
lean into and feed.
yeah. Well, it's okay. We have another 3 hours to get through Character Creator. I'm pretty sure we can do it
Maybe, perhaps.
today. um. No. So what do we got here? Okay, I'm thinking here.
We can think about party composition, like who do we want to be our
Yeah, yeah,
mainstays,
yeah.
and what holes are we going to need to fill?
If we're going to romance people, this is the thing to consider. It is best to have them in your party.
Yes.
That's where you're
Uh,
going to get the most things. Astarion is good. Astarion is also convenient. He's going to be our lockpick, right?
yeah, yeah. He's our thief. He can pick our locks. We can give him the things that give him. You can get those. What are those bracers that give you advantage on lock picking and all that.
Also, I mean, if you stick him to like if we just keep him as like dedicated rogue, remember
Mm-hmm.
when he gets it, you get the reliable talent
Yeah,
because no lock can withstand you anymore. Um,
exactly.
no, so Astarion, we're gonna have him. He also has the advantage of the vampire questline. You do need him for that. You probably should have him for the gauntlet as well, technically.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't have a healer, I'm happy to be healer.
I can also, bards can do healing.
Bards can do healing. I find that their healing's good. I play healing.
It's all right.
It's actually what I
It's
usually end up being a support bard. That's my favorite class to play in D&D. Like their healing's okay. You don't. Controversial take. Healing in here in Baldur's Gate, you don't actually need a dedicated healer as much as people think you do.
mm.
Because you can get a lot of health potions,
Oh
and
yeah,
you can have a Karlak. And Karlak can throw those things
yeah.
so effectively. So Karlak becomes backup healer.
Healing potions are a bonus action in Baldur's Gate. Completely in 5e, it's an action to drink a potion
Yeah.
usually.
And you can't
So
throw a potion at someone, I don't believe, in rules as written.
yeah, rules is written. You're supposed to drink it, not just splash it. I think.
So, um, the cleric is tempting for me, and I could do healer if I was cleric.
You go cleric, you just part of me is wants to branch out because the default best party combo tends to be Shadowheart for healer, Astarion for thief, and then Karlak or Lysel for tank. And
Absolutely.
so all of my playthroughs have been like, yeah, with those three always. Uh, and it's not that I don't like them; it's just shaking it up
I
wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Yeah, I tend to just go off vibes, and then we end up in
Hmm.
situations where it's like, okay, who can pick a lock? Okay, Will, you happen to have marginally better dexterity, and we have 40 lock picks. Let's go!
Yeah. Well, if we're bringing Astarion, then I can
Oh yeah.
completely avoid putting any thievery in my build. That
Hmm.
saves up some stuff for other stuff.
Yes.
Um,
See, but now here's what I'm thinking now.
oh, Moth. I'll give you 3 guesses to guess who wrote that in the stream heading.
Did someone change my stream heading?
Oh, not the stream heading. Sorry, the Discord, the channel heading,
Oh,
whatever that
oh,
is.
are you abusing your powers?
What? No.
Are you abusing your powers?
Huh? No. What?
Oh, he's abusing his powers.
What? No.
We love you for it, Weefay.
Uh.
Okay. Now here's my
So you,
thing. There's a particular
yeah,
weapon.
yeah.
Falu
Go on.
Uluve. I think I pronounced that right.
There's a little sword.
It's a sword. You know the sword I'm talking about?
I think so. Is it the one in the
It's the
Underdark?
Underdark sword. Yeah.
The one that you pull from the stone?
Yeah. That sword, I really like that sword. Yeah, that one. Valor Aluve. I really like that sword. Not necessarily stat-wise, but lore-wise.
Nice.
And so now I'm really tempted to play a cleric of Elistar, just to draw that sword. Don't know how it works. That sword also works pretty good as a bard. But I'm being entirely honest, if you're playing a drow bard and you don't just grab yourself a couple of hand crossbows and then spam multi-attack machine gun, you're not doing it right. Did you know about this build?
I did not.
Bard,
What was it?
hand crossbows.
Okay.
And then you get School of Sword,
All right.
and they have a multi-attack
Very good.
where you can attack multiple targets,
Yeah.
and then they get their multi-attack on top of that,
Oh.
and they can use bonus action attack, and you can shoot like 6-7 times. Like you get like ridiculous just hand crossbow, just like and like everyone for fairly decent damage.
Excellent.
'Cause
Hand crossbow builds are always like niche but super powerful, both
Yeah.
in regular D&D, but it sounds like also in Baldur's Gate. So that's good.
Yeah, I ended up doing that, and then it's like every time I've played, I end up with like a hand crossbow build. So my goal is to avoid the hand crossbow build.
I have not done that, so I don't need to avoid it.
Okay. I was going through like with my monk. My monk got a couple of hand crossbows because he was a drow monk. Because again, it might be emo basic, but I know what I am.
Wait, do drow have something special to do with that, or is it just
drow,
that they
just have
start
hand
off?
crossbow they proficient.
Aren't bards already proficient with hand crossbows?
I said my monk. My monk.
Oh, got you.
My monk
Monks.
ended up doing
Got
a
you
bunch of
now.
stuff with
Now
that.
I got
Yeah.
you.
You ever try to steal the Everburn blade at the beginning, right? Oh, absolutely. We
Absolutely.
ain't leaving there without Everburn. Will I ever use it? Not really. Everburn's actually slightly overrated.
It's like, yes, it's the best longsword you'll encounter for a little bit, but
yeah,
I mean, great
it was
sword.
a great sword. It's not dippable, though.
Yeah.
You can't like put poisons on it. And like, I don't necessarily use a lot of poisons, but it also doesn't have that +1 to hit.
Yeah.
So like
It's good for a first little bit.
The extra damage is nice, but it quickly gets the moment that you get +1 weapons. It's, in my opinion, it's better to have the +1 to hit than it is to have the extra D4 damage. And if you really want the D4 damage, that's when you meta game and drop a candle and dip your sword in the candle. Now you got a flaming sword anyway. If you didn't know, you can dip your sword in candles. Unless they patched that, because it was very overpowered for a while. When every weapon gets to be a flaming weapon. Oh, did I lose you? Oh, you're there. Okay. I heard you grunt.
No.
No.
No. I'm just looking through spells.
Or do I go with the Tavern Brawler build? Okay, so let's think makeup here. You wanted Minthara, potentially.
Yeah.
Who's
We
your
won't be able
backup?
to get to her for a while.
Who's your backup?
Let's see. If I'm playing this fella, Minthara versus, honestly, anyone. I feel like I can get platonic with just about anyone, but I feel like if I'm playing a bard, who do I want as a pal?
I'm asking because that's going to kind of give us our third party role. Because Minthara is a tank.
Mm-hmm. But we also won't get her,
That is the coward's way heavy. Is it valid? Yes, but it is the coward's way. I want the XP. Also, to be fair, because we have both of us, we'll have both of us, Lae'zel, Shadowheart, and us. It shouldn't be too difficult, even on balanced difficulty, to do some floor mopping. So yeah, if you're gonna be romancing either Lae'zel or Karlach, then I'm not going to do tank because we can have one of them in our party.
I'm not planning on Lae'zel or Karlach.
Lae'zel, Shadowheart, Karlach. Would it be Gale or Will? That's the real question.
I prefer Gale because I like having a wizard in the party. I have not played with Gale before because in
Okay.
my main playthrough he's too much. I'm playing more of a devious sort of character, and I don't like feeding my magic items to people.
Takes
Uh,
3 items. This is sorry.
yeah, I
You
know,
you've
I
triggered
know.
you've
This is
triggered my other complaint.
I
Dancing light
know.
ring, the dancing or sorry, a color spray ring, dancing light necklace, and that bard hat are my go-to unless I'm playing bard. In which case, just any other of the like numerous garbage magic items you get.
Garbage. Yeah, oh, I know, I know. But I'm playing. I listen. I'm not playing with the meta knowledge in my main
Yeah,
playthrough.
it's true.
I'm just,
The man is a
especially because it's kind of my
garbage
first one.
disposal, not a Michelin star chef. Just saying.
Hmm. But
Chapter 1, character
after
creation.
that, it's just he's like, I'm a good little guy. I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
you're a boring little guy, actually.
Then this has answered it. We going barbarian.
You playing Barbarian?
I'm playing barbarian.
You can still do a Tavern Baller build and just do a Gnome Thrower.
It's tempting.
The
I'm also
classic.
I'm
Hey,
also tempted to do hello there.
hello there.
Shut this dwarf there for a second. I'm tempted to do dwarf because of Dwarven Thrower, which is a hammer I've wanted to play around with. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
I know it in the base game. I'm assuming or sorry, in D&D. I'm assuming that it's more or less the same in this one.
Very similar. It's like a decent thrown weapon. I believe it has returning, but it's
Hmm.
specifically gets some bonuses if you are a dwarf.
Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Well, I'm also playing a dwarf, so one of us will be able to get it at the very least.
You want to do dwarf bros?
I can do dwarf bros. I'm being a Durgar.
Do I want to be a Duergar too, though? That's the question.
Can you make peace with a Durgar, or are you gonna be weird about it?
I kind of like the. I'd be fine with it. We can chill with
Oh,
whatever.
okay. Oh, okay.
But I kind of like the
I'm
idea.
just-
I kind of like the idea of going as 2 Duergar, just because there's something satisfying about the Duergar's interaction with goblins
Mhm.
and the other Duergar. Also, it does slightly amuse me of a Duergar dating a Starion.
Well, aren't you a nice thin cut of pale meat?
This be my camp, Twink.
This be me Camp Twink.
Yeah.
Right?
You head back to the rest of the Duergar clan. What's with the random high elf? It's be my camp, Twink.
I brought along me Camp Twink. He calms me nerves.
Comes me nerves.
I
He's
like the
twice
way
as
he
vicious as the
nuzzles
rest
me
of
neck.
you.
Bend down, boy. Say hello.
Or do I go the opposite direction and go Dragonborn? Because then we have big old Dragonborn, little camp Twink.
Those are just good choices.
There is not a bad choice here.
There's not a bad choice here. Plus, Dragonborn look cool.
They do look cool. I think we're gonna
You
go Dragonborn.
consider this. You could also do big brutish half orc with your delicate little
Can
paper skin twink. That's a good
I
contrast.
I have, and this is nothing against half orcs. They're not my favorite aesthetic.
I love it. I love that they went and said, "Why don't we make them not look good? Why don't we go make them look like weathered people and not
It
pretty smooth skin
it isn't the weathered.
green elves?"
It isn't the weathered. It isn't the build. It's kind of the green, and it's just because every single time I'm playing as an orc, Shrek quotes continuously play on repeat through my
Well,
brain.
I'll say this. Lore-wise, the majority of orcs on the Sword Coast itself are supposed to be gray-skinned mountain orcs, not the green-skinned.
Yeah,
Green.
gray skin's fine.
Mhm.
It's the green, and I'm just like get out of my swamp. I'm like I can't
Get
do
out
it.
of my swamp. I
Yeah,
can't do his
can't do
voice.
Shrek. I have a cold.
Donkey.
I have a cold right now too, so like my voice abilities are already abysmal
Out
today.
of my swamp.
I think we're gonna go Dragonborn.
Hell yeah, I guess that's
Um,
pretty cool. That's all right, I guess. Yeah. All right,
Question
sure, okay.
is, what kind of Dragonborn?
Yeah, I got my own questions. Okay. Uh, I'm not gonna get heroism.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but D&D lore, Dragonborn and dragons have fairly little
So
connection.
they sort at least with the dragons. Okay, so here's D&D lore. Abertoral is the name of the world that it takes place
That's
on,
how that's
or it was
pronounced.
back in the day. Abertoral. Now it's just Toral because the world was pulled in half. One half ruled by the gods, and the other half ruled by dragons. Dragons in their own half, Aber or Aber, however you want to pronounce
A
that,
beer.
needed slaves, so they made Dragonborn. They are not
Mm.
descendants; they are slaves created by dragons. And the dragonsborns in Torals, Toral is where most every single campaign takes place. The majority of Fifth Edition, at least,
Yeah,
takes place.
that's fair. It's the Faerun we're more familiar with, and I do know that
Yes.
much. But
The
yeah,
Dragonborn got there by portal relatively recent.
there was
Like
the whole
within the
city
last.
swapping thing, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was like a whole city swap thing. I think it was
Like,
the most recent spell plague.
yeah, and like there was
What
like
was it?
there was an elf city, wasn't it? They were like, we need to get out of here, and then they like pissed
Mm-hmm.
off and dragged a dragon. Like they swapped places with the
Mm-hmm.
Dragonborn city.
I think Mistra died again also in this one. This is another one of the
Mis-
goddess of magic died again, I
well, it's
guess.
like Mistra's like the fifth Mistra. I think she's
Yeah,
actually
the
only like
current
third,
Mistra is like at least the third, I
at least
think.
the third. She's also terrible. This is a Mistra hate channel, in case you're wondering. Mistra absolutely groomed Gale, and we will not be taking questions. She is a
Mm.
terrible person.
Yeah,
Anyway,
she do that.
Minsk has a wonderful line in here where he's like, "Oh, Mistra, yeah, we learned to lock up all of the young boys if they learned magic to keep Mistra away from them." You're like, "Oh, Mistra's got a
Nice.
Mistra's got a problem, like a bad one." Mm.
Okay, just focus
See,
on
mortal god demands. There is no such thing as a good god in D&D, in case you are wondering. Like, even the
Well,
good aligned gods are usually a little bit terrible.
I think
Like,
there's exactly one exception at least, and that's Ilmater.
Ilmater is
Uh,
probably the only exception. Yeah, I was about to say.
Ilmater is like I've not seen anything that does anything for like even Ilmater's followers are like that. Yeah, they're known for kind of being a bit of a hindrance because when they come to be battlefield healers, they just heal both sides.
Yeah,
Uh, they're just conflict resolution. That's all they do, and
yeah,
self-sacrifice.
yeah. Oh yeah, no,
Even
Mistra.
even his
Mistra is
most
terrible though.
yeah,
Mott's like, oh,
Mistra.
Mistra is terrible. Yeah, yeah. We should also like point this out right now. D&D, like lore of D&D, is very old, very complicated, and often problematic. We
It's
just
also
say that,
it's
right?
been around for like what was it? When did Gary Gygax start? This is like in the
Like,
70s, late
yeah.
60s. And since him, it's not just one author and one storyline.
Mhm.
It's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or not
Yeah.
cinematic, just Marvel in general.
Well,
How well, what's canon? Whatever the author writes is canon in this
yeah.
particular issue.
Well, yeah, and you have Gygax, and there's another person who I forget the name of, and they kind of co-create it. And it's from the get-go very much a community evolving thing, right? Like those who play D&D shape it. It's not really just the two of them. But then you have like Gygax's power trip, where he kind of shoves out the other person, which is why you don't hear about him a lot. He did one of those. Like, this is kind of my thing, not yours anymore. The other guy kind of got yeeted off. And like Gygax, I like he's kind of the beginning. Like when you're like reading something, you're like, this is a little bit sexist or a little bit racist. It's probably Gygax at first, but beyond that, because it is so community driven, a lot of the newer stuff's really great, and it's constantly improving and working
Mm.
out from there. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Gygax. Most of the time, I'm like, this is a really dumb rule that I think is stupid and pointless, and it's like, oh, it's a Gygax rule. That makes sense.
I love his name though, Gygax.
Gygax is such a good name. Such a
What a great
fantastic name.
name.
Yeah. But yeah, he's just... He had like a really bad opinion that was like... What was it? Women wouldn't play D&D because women just wouldn't, like, genetically, biologically, wouldn't be interested in something like D&D. And it's like, I don't know if he was ever married.
I think he was, because he has a son.
He does have a son. That right there, truly a miracle. I'm just going to say, if you're going to take the whole stance of women aren't going to like a board game, biologically speaking, I bet you're real popular with the ladies for that one, bro.
Yeah, girls don't play. Girls don't play games.
You wouldn't like this. It's got dragons in it. I have never met a girl who doesn't like dragons. I'm just saying that. Like, everyone. Like, not... People in general really like dragons, but, like, it's like, oh, you like dragons? Oh, yeah. If it's a girl, they like dragons? Yeah. Every time. Like, everyone likes dragons. But I've only ever had men tell me dragons are lame. Just saying. And those men were terrible, and I hope their beers are always slightly wrong temperature. I don't know what temperature you drink a beer at. That's a problem. I can't
Supposed
use
to be
that
cold
one.
generally.
Are they supposed to be cold? I feel like Europeans drink warm beers. I feel
I
like
think
warm
that's
beer is a
true.
thing.
I just don't drink beer. I don't drink most alcohol, but I don't get why people drink beer. It's like liquid corn chip.
Outside of like liquid bread, but yeah, I get corn chip.
The beers I've drunk, my extensive drinking history, but I did work at a bar for a year. I did a lot of.
Yeah. My experience with alcohol is mostly cooking. I'm assuming that's in reference to dragons and not our new conversation about beer and alcohol, unless it's something you want to tell us about Yuki's like alcohol problem. I didn't think she had, but
Yuki's got that
yeah,
headboard covered in every single beer she's
every
drunk
single
since
kind.
college.
Yeah. This is fair. I'm not saying like if you drink beer, this is not a judgment on you. I just
No.
didn't grow up around people who drank beer and never acquired the taste. Love it for cooking. It is a
Hmm.
fantastic base for a lot of different stews. It can be a
Beer battered
fantastic
fish.
marinade, fantastic in batter. But yeah, it's like where I'm capitalizing on the fact that it tastes like liquid bread to me to make something more bready and rich.
Doing skills wise, what you got over there, buddy boy?
I haven't decided what sub-race of dragon to be yet.
Oh, nice. Well, that's just nice, isn't it?
I think I'm gonna go with Black Dragonborn, because Acid Breath is actually really underappreciated. If you're finding yourself as a barbarian and you need to get someone's AC down a little bit.
I'm playing Black Dragonborn in my main playthrough, and there's a tone you can get where you're dark black with gold highlights, and it is just delicious. Looks so
Check my
good, so
Discord though.
sinister.
Check in my Discord. Also, there's an ad break apparently starting now. Did not give me the notice yet again. Because it doesn't. Oh, I got a
Well,
message. Yeah, dragons. See? It is dragons, as I was assuming, of Yuki's headboard. Like, yeah, everyone likes dragons. When me and my wife were first dating and I asked her to prom, I got her a stuffed dragon. We still have him. His name's Mackie. He exists somewhere within the millions of stuffed animals my children have collected in their short lives. Dragons get stuff done. Okay. Class. So we're going Dragonborn. We're going background. If I'm being the meat, do I double down? What skills do barbarians naturally get proficiency in? Do you remember, Ben?
I think they start off with a survival and perception. I think. I'm not sure.
So do I do a background that is based on what I want?
I've
my
taken the
character's
noble background.
Back a line. Dun. Okay. Also, just realized Ebby and Yuki No pressure, but I don't think either of you are in. It's very noble. It is very noble. I don't think either of you are actually in my Discord channel. So I'm gonna drop that link if you do want to ever join. Boop-a-doop. Is it gonna work? Hey, Nightbot lives. Um, I didn't see you on my list. I can't remember if you're there. In general, this is something like if you're gonna share pictures with me during stream, I love it when they're shared in the Discord. Like then other people who are watching the stream can see them. If it's appropriate to be shared in the general Discord, of course. That's just like a general little thing. Oh, click back over to this. Okay. I'm gonna be an acolyte with religion proficiency. Super fitting for a barbarian.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Wow, I probably want something with intimidation. And this like, does it come with intimidation? Okay, and check. It does come with intimidation, I think. Or it's one of my options, I should say. So I don't. I just realized how stupid that was. Never mind. I was thinking entirely. I was off in a different world. I was thinking different game mechanics here. I was thinking that I had to pick the background to add the proficiencies I wanted to choose from. When I just really remember, oh no, it just gives you those proficiencies, and you still have like 2 to pick from or something like that. Anyway, we're gonna go with soldier. It's a good background for barbarian, just to grab that proficiency in intimidation and athletics. Save you up for some other things. Anyway. I'm gonna min-max, though.
Oh, yeah.
Dropping my 2 out of wisdom and putting them into dexterity, so I have that little extra armor bonus. 17 strength, 14 dex, 15 con, 8 intelligence, 10 wisdom, 10 charisma. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
In Gale we trust if we have Gale with us. Proficiency in perception. Just save me where I can. Oh, I have no charisma though. Just remember that's the problem with barbarian is they have no charisma.
It's okay. I got plenty of charisma. Riz, as the kids call it these days.
I'd be Rizless.
I be Rizlin.
0 Riz. See, now here's the problem is I've gotten all the way to skill and I'm suddenly tempted to go back and make myself a warlock just for the charisma build. We're gonna stick with barbarian though. And we're gonna drop animal. No, we'll leave animal handling. They are not the Rizzler. I am not the Rizzler. Yeah, we'll put an animal handling and perception. Well, no, because I'll get animal speak, won't I? If I go wild heart. Do I want to go wild heart though?
I can get a speak with animals. It's a spell. Plus, speak with animal potions.
That's true. Ohio, as the kids say.
Yeah, as the kids say.
I'm gonna do survival. Perception and survival. I'll take my measly +2 on perception and survival. Now we're on to the... Are you on to appearance yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. If you are ahead of me, then we will get to that just fine.
I didn't pick on any all my skills yet, though. I was waiting to see what you were going with.
Well, I have proficiency in athletics, perception, survival, and intimidation. But it's like a +2, because I'm very min-max for combat with strength and dex.
Okay. Well, I can put my skills in deception and intimidation, and we'll be covered for those. I don't know how often deception comes up.
Now I really want to play a warlock, though. Are y'all in the chat gonna judge me if I switch over to warlock rather than barb? Because I haven't played warlock through yet.
It's all right.
No, Eldritch Blast can do some damage.
Oh yeah, it does damage. But I feel like in my main playthrough, I'm a warlock. It could be that I was just not building her super smart, but there is eventually a robe you get that adds your charisma to your cantrip attacks a second time.
Hmm.
That's where it really ramps up. But
In Act
you will
2.
be, yeah,
I
a
have
little
got
bit
I have
squishy.
gotten every class up through Act 3. I've only beaten it with like a couple of them, which I can't remember offhand. But yeah. And we're gonna go with Warlock. Eldritch Blast. Pact of the Blade Warlock.
Very
Channing Cast
nice.
Iron. It's a fantastic one. I'm not a buffer. Controversial take here. I'm sure buffs are incredibly powerful in D&D, but unless you can apply buffs beforehand, they're a waste in combat. Generally speaking, if that makes sense. Like if enemies are
Hmm.
barreling down on you, it's too late to buff.
Yeah.
And some of the best buffs, just the time slots don't really work to drop before combat, if you know what I mean. Don't know if that makes sense. I do like the idea of playing a Warlock Dragonborn, like a charismatic Dragonborn.
That's what I am on my main playthrough.
Am I just making your character?
Yeah, Black Dragonborn Warlock.
Okay, whatever. Are you romancing Astarion, perchance?
No, I was romancing Lae'zel.
Okay, that's fine. That's completely different. Did you
It's a
want to be
good
her?
matchup,
Did
I'll
you want to
say.
be her dragon?
Yeah, she could
Gith,
ride
Gith,
that dragon.
Githyanki are known for being dragon riders. Just saying.
Hmm.
It's the only defining characteristic about them, actually. Okay.
For sure.
I'm gonna grab Bone Chill. The prevent your target from healing can actually be really good in certain fights.
Quite significant, even.
And there's quite a bit of undead up through Act 2, although they do drop off a bit in Act 3.
Which you can switch out.
That's true. And we can respec at any time.
Yeah,
Now
that's
the
a nice
question
thing.
is, which subclass?
I took the Great Old One. The Fiend lets you get HP. If you're gonna be, mechanically speaking, if you're gonna be in melee with a Blades
The
Warlock,
Fiend's the one you want.
the Fiend's the one you want. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Fiend's basically will. And now,
You
I
just
know
ignore
it's
bow.
garbage. I know it's garbage. But the Archfey. I'm gonna
I
go with the
mean,
Archfey.
alright. I mean, we can respec at any point, so I guess that's
I...
fine.
So, hear me out. Part of the reason
Yes.
why is it counter charm
Alright.
is kind of garbage. Um, but you do get access to Fairy Fire. You do get access to Sleep, which while Warlocks shouldn't really be dumping all of their things, as some um, emergency crowd control, good to have on hand, or Fairy Fire. Yeah, I mean, because like the thing is, the benefits are kind of. Am I gonna Google? I'm gonna Google just really quick, just to see. Archfey Warlock BG3. Because I don't have the Wikipedia memorized, but I have played way too much of this game. Because, like, they get this, yeah, level 10, you can't be charmed. Which isn't the greatest, because there's not a lot of... by level 10, it's not the best. And you get a lot of, like, Misty Step, Greater Invisibility, Seeming. It's a little bit more, like, roguey, almost. If that makes sense, that's what I'm going for. It's like, I feel like there might be a little bit too much overlap with Astarion. I'm gonna go with Archfey. I know the Fiend would be best, and the Great Old Ones is fun. Because they get, what's it called? The Mortal Reminder, is that the one? Yeah. The Mortal Reminder is actually pretty good.
Shit, that's a great question. What are we
Oh,
doing parasite-wise?
I haven't thought about that.
I hadn't thought about it either.
Honest answer, I'm not planning on ending this run. I'm not planning on going the Illithid ending. Not all the way. Personally, if you want to go full Illithid ending, that is fine. I don't think that personally I'm going to embrace it.
Hey, I'll resist it right along with you because I haven't done a full resistance yet either.
I
Actually, I
mean,
haven't even finished the game completely either way, so
you went hybrid. I have not done Illithid ending all the way through yet. I have gone hybrid and I have gone non-hybrid. The first playthrough that I ever did was Resist Dark Urge hybrid. Um, it's tricky. It's tricky because, how do I put this? If you're going to go Illithid, the best perk in the game for going Illithid is the Zeitdisk in the Crash, which lets you use Illithid abilities as a bonus action. I believe that's the one I'm thinking of. But if you're playing through the story level and you bring Lizelle to the Crash, Lizelle's the one who's going to do that one. Going to do that. Yeah, but the fly ability as a hybrid is great, but I don't want to be Squiddy.
fantastic.
They also
Yeah.
made the Squiddy look worse, which I fully respect. Fully respect that they did that. But, yeah. Let's see. Spells. I need Hex. Hex is just good. Because you can so consistently kill and then basically cast it once and then have it for the rest of your time. Do I want Armor of Agathis? I do like Armor of Agathis. But it's a bit of a spell slot.
What's going on here? Why can't I select graying hair colors? I used to be able to do that. Oh, okay, I see. I had to give myself hair first.
You were trying to change your hair color without hair?
Beard.
Oh, your beard. Oh, that makes sense.
It doesn't give you the option to change your beard color unless you have hair. Well, I mean, the graying and highlights intensity and all that.
That's fair. I'm torn. I'm grabbing Hex for obvious reasons. I'm torn between Arms of Hadar, which is good. Oh crap. Better than Expeditious Retreat, personally. If you need to get out of there, Arms of Hadar, then run. Or Hellish Rebuke, which is not the most powerful, but at higher levels, dumping that at a much needed point can be great. But I can also grab it later. We're on balanced difficulty, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Arms of Hadar in case I need to do a strategic retreat. And we're going to go with... What armor proficiency do Warlocks get?
None.
None?
None, I believe.
Okay, because the Charisma... No, they get light, at least.
They get light?
Well, I'm wearing Padded. You start with Padded.
Okay.
Padded's
Then light.
Yeah. Because the really good cloak that you want is none.
Yeah.
It's just a robe. But in order to get that robe, we need to be making sure that we save. Oh, how do you feel about... We're going to allow reloading, right?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
Okay. I'm a scummy little reloading boy.
You're a real piece of scum, aren't you?
Scrub, what's it called? Scrubbing? Save scrubbing?
Scum scaving.
Scum-
Scum saving.
We want to be careful about how we pronounce this. Anyway, save scumming. That's the word. Save scumming. Yeah, I'm absolutely. In my opinion, this game is really well made. It does get buggy. I couldn't imagine like having a hard lock and being like, oh, well, I got a bug. It's like why I haven't done, was it heroic mode yet?
Yeah.
I want to do heroic mode or honor mode, but I run into bugs too much. Free word is being kicked in my butt. Did some skate? Did I can never do? Did save scumming get you somewhere. That's the one we're getting at. Okay. I'm gonna go with entertainer. Yeah. And then I can get my performance check up.
Maybe pair of
Oh,
performancers.
I do have one request. And I don't know
Yeah.
about charisma. And I don't know if we both can do it. I want to go talk to Alfira so I can learn to play an instrument.
Yeah, okay.
If you would be so kind.
I think I already know one instrument, at least from the beginning.
Oh, you're already a bard?
I'm a bard.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's fine. No, absolutely. No, because then you don't need it. If you let me talk to Alfira when we find her, you know all instruments. The way that it works in BG3 is music proficiency. If you know how to play instruments,
Gotcha.
you know how to play them all. But if you aren't playing a bard, there are 2 ways to get it. Actually, might not need to talk to her because the other one boosts my charisma, which I'll probably do anyway. There's a what do they call it? A feat that gives you instrument proficiency and increases your charisma,
Nice.
which I'll probably grab. So I actually don't need to talk to Alfira now that I think about it. But anyone can also talk to Alfira, and if you pass 2 performance checks playing the lute with her, it gives you music instrument proficiency for the rest of the game.
Nice.
So, anyway, we got strength 8. It looks fitting. I definitely look like I have a strength of 8. Dex. Do I want to leave Dex there? Dex would be good. I don't really feel the need to have 13 intelligence, though. What are you doing to my... Yeah, we're going to do 14 Dex, 14 Con, 12 intelligence, just because... Will this intelligence affect... What one affects perception?
Wisdom.
We're going to do 12 wisdom.
Nice. I'll dump wisdom.
17 charisma. Oh, 12 wisdom is not enough to dump wisdom. But we are playing 2 charismatic boys now.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was planning on dumping wisdom anyways.
Oh, okay. I cannot... What can I grab?
We can give Asterion expertise in perception for trap finding and such.
Can I not grab proficiency in persuasion?
I don't know. Can you?
Apparently
Might
I
need to
can.
forget something.
I got acrobatics and performance from entertainer. No, but that's not an option. My two are deception and intimidation. I don't get to have persuasion as an option. Interesting.
Oh yeah. They took that from 5th edition. One of the problems with Warlock is that it was originally built to be an intelligence class and was like switched last minute to be a charisma class, but they didn't switch any of the skills to reflect that. So most of their class skills are still intelligence based.
Yeah, like Arcana, History, Investigation, Nature, and Religion.
Yeah, like all of those skills, and how
Yep.
none of them are charisma skills, which is your main stat as a warlock. Odd that they didn't change that.
It's okay. I got performance, proficiency, I got deception, I got intimidation. So we doing good. We doing good.
We're doing good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where to next?
Yeah.
What was that? Hells, something just woke
I
up down
probably
here.
still want Dex
Be
to be my
wary.
It's open.
my second highest.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed.
Keep the classic
good
14 in
warlock
con.
feat.
Aura.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the kind of snaky boa face. I'm a big fan of the reptile frills. I love me some frills. And then we're gonna go with the chinticle. Is that how that's pronounced?
Probably.
Yeah. I already kind of I've been like imagining what I want my Dragonborn to look like. This whole time, because I played this game enough, I kind of know a lot of the customization choices already. Like, I will say this. One of my, like, little... I would call it a little gripe about the game, but still nonetheless a gripe. I've always like that one overlaps. Is that I feel all of the men... You don't have a lot of, like, feminine male faces, or, like, more softer, or... You know what I mean? Like, every single male face is like, and here's John Cena with the WWE.
There's
Like,
not a ton of
every...
variation, at
And
least not in the big ones. And they've got some good variation in the
the
halflings, I
half-elf...
think.
Halfling's pretty good. The half-elf is actually pretty good. But, like, all of the elves... Like, and if I'm playing an elf, I want to be a
Yeah,
delicate little man. And every single
Mhm.
elf is like,
I'm a
Blockjaw,
chiseled blockjaw hero. It's like
Giga
that's
Chad. I listen to nothing but Andrew Tate 24/7. It's like every single one of them.
no problem I run into whenever creating a character is that
What?
no matter the race, no matter the what I'm going for, I love the demonic and flaming eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Just the black with the colored
Always
iris.
got to go with them. And it gives
I,
you access to them across the board, so why not?
why not? I'm a magic little dwarf. Highly magical, I might as well.
That's very orange. We're going to go with this one. It makes your hands really purple, but I do love the little highlights on the face. Ooh. Making sure I haven't accidentally woken my wife. We're good. Now we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with the little... It's quite noticeable on the hands, but I like the way that it looks along the face.
I'm gonna not do that right now.
Personally at least.
Say what?
I'm talking out loud.
Okay.
And making room for people in chat to disagree with me.
Yeah, sure. Sure, bud. Sure, bud. Sure, pal. Okay. Yeah, alright.
Those ones. We're not gonna do heterochromia. I feel like this captures the not just a phase well. Yeah. I'm gonna darken it up around the eyes, something like a wing. That one. Well, actually, we could go for something like... Go with that. Leaving it as black, because that's what I'm going for. We're not going to do lipstick. And I think I'm done.
I think I'm done as well. Just
What
check
what
one more
to
time.
name my character? The consistency in me says because it is streaming to do to Dar to Daffod, but that would be lame. What name calls to me
Lies on this guy.
on this noble creature?
Which beard calls to me?
How heavy do you get your customization on Guardians going, by the way?
Depends. These days, because I know the secret truth, I don't put too much effort into it.
I don't think I have, because I've sunk again. When I say I've sunk a lot of items, I'm like approaching I think 1,300 hours into this game. I'm talking about how much I've played this.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of that is early access, but yeah, I've sunk my time into this. Most of that's still early access, I believe. But knowing what I do about the Guardians, at this point in time with my playthroughs, 9 times out of 10, it's just like click through the presets until I find one that I like. Like not
Yeah.
random, just like go through the presets, and I'm like, little tweak here, done. Slap a label on it, move on. Okay. Balthazar. Balthazar. Because I like that name. Okay.
Yeah.
Balthazar the Warlock. This feels like a Balthazar. Next, choose Guardian. I'm on the Guardian, so.
Wait, in multiplayer, are we gonna see different Guardians?
Yeah, we each have our own Guardian.
I know in Dreams, yes, but what about? Huh.
What about in what?
When we meet them in real. Wait, no, when we.
When you meet them in real life, they're squidded out.
Isn't there the first time with Blackheath? You know that when you go into it for the first time, don't you?
Oh, it only ever lets. I've
One
not
person?
done that part multiplayer.
I've not either. I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, presumably it will probably be yours that we see.
Maybe I should put some effort into it. Knowing what I know, I think I'm gonna. Actually, I'm not gonna put effort into it. I'm just gonna pick this big bulky man because I think that's probably the case.
I'm just basically gonna do High Elf because it's basically a Astarion. High Elf, man.
I guess I do try to. Part of the thing is like I was trying to make myself look appealing to you.
There we go. Let's say the whole thing is it's supposed to be, and this is where you long-haired Astarion. We're just gonna change the hair, and then we'll call this good. Like I've met many and I'm gonna use the phrase Emperor Defenders, and my thing is just hands down. He looks like he's designed to look like your character's like ideal image type deal. Just straight up, that's manipulation right there. You cannot trust him. Like he's already gone too far down the road of irredeemable in my mind. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Okay, we're gonna go with we had Astarion at home here, otherwise known as Astarion with a 401k and a boring office job.
Excellent. I'm just going with the default bulky human man. He looks like the Witcher.
I just took the high elf and I gave him the most like basic, the windswept, super basic haircut.
Actually, I need to give him demonic yellow eyes so he can be Geralt the Witcher. Does Geralt have witch? No, he just has yellow eyes. He doesn't have black and. Where's yellow?
I believe they're just white. I think they're white and yellow. I've never played Witcher.
Show me yellow. Emerald's kind of like yellow if you think about it, and you're
I
colorblind.
don't know. Have you ever played Graveyard Keeper.
No.
It markets itself as like kind of like Stardew Valley but darker. Not. I very recently, kind of in my off time for the first time, like fully completed all the storylines in the game. Yeah, Geralt's the guy in the tub. And overall, it's an okay game. It feels a little unfinished, even though it's been fully finished. I think there's reasons behind that. But there's this. The whole reason I'm saying this, there's a random scene where you have to like wait for the witch hunter, and it's 100% Geralt from Rivia, but like in like little pixel form, as he moves across the screen, and you ambush him by dropping a massive boulder on him. It's like the most random little 2-second nod ever. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. We did!
Chapter 1.
We did! We got through character
Chapter
creator.
1, character creation.
It only took an hour and a half?
Yeah, just about.
Tentacles, exactly. Lots of tentacles.
Indeed.
Oh crap! Oh crap, run!
The Wilhelm scream, so classic.
You're ahead of me.
I believe it.
You said the Wilhelm stream, and I just heard the Wilhelm stream.
Man, I do love Gith.
The Star Wars game stream? Yeah, the Wilhelm stream. I can't do it. But yeah, it's originally from a Western, like a black and white Western movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been used so frequently in everything, including Star Wars, as kind of like a reoccurring Easter egg.
It's an inside joke for directors and audio creators. What do you call those? Audio designers?
It's
audio
an inside joke that has
engineers,
now
yeah.
become so well known
Mainstream.
by people that
Yeah.
everyone knows it. Did they just get blown out? Debatable.
So in the no, you used to be able to see them on the ship.
Yeah, they
in
cut
the
a
early
lot.
access. Yeah, the intro sequence used to be a lot longer. You would explore a lot more of the ship in the first little bit there before you crashes.
Yeah. So we're actually going to talk about something. This is a little bit plot spoilery here, but I'm assuming we all know a lot about Baldur's Gate, and this is not a plot-free stream. Anyway, the Emperor right here, the guy who is steering this ship, is theoretically, according to some fan theories, and the one that I've subscribed to, already free from the Absolute's control because of the artifact. And depending on it, because obviously our characters were probably snatched up in Baldur's Gate. That's where it's implied that we're from. Gale was stolen before as a powerful wizard to probably be like seed planted for the Absolute before the Emperor here broke free. Shadowheart was stolen because she had the artifact they were trying to get. Lae'zel probably similar, or at least in this attack is when Lae'zel was taken. Karlach and Will board the ship while in Avernus.
Right here.
Somewhere along this line, they board the ship in Avernus. And who's left? Astarion was probably grabbed in Baldur's Gate with you.
Yeah. Starring was also in Baldur's Gate. He was in an alleyway or something, he said.
Yeah.
And one of those imps was actually Karlach.
So
Yeah,
prior
true.
to the cutscene here, basically, Gale, Lae'zel, and Shadowheart were probably all on the ship before this cutscene. Before the Emperor was free of the Absolute. Yes, I know what these string of words mean. Yes. That's what we're going for. In daylight? Not necessarily have to be in daylight.
I think they
Because
mean a Astarion getting grabbed up because this attack just happened in the middle of the day, so how those tentacles get him. I would guess it's during that sequence where it's crashing through all the buildings.
I caught that you were being sarcastic, Moth. Because I'm just like lore jumping. The Emperor is he's the guy, the mind flayer steering the ship, and also
That's something I wasn't clear on. I didn't think that was the Emperor. I thought that
the
these are
ones
different mind
the
flayers.
one steering the ship is the Emperor.
I thought it was someone else because I thought that's the one we
It's the
find later on and
caller.
step on. Yeah.
It's the caller. Oh, maybe you're right. There's a lot of theories because it's not actually clearly outlined. I was under
Yeah,
the impression that it was the Emperor stealing the ship, but you're right. He might
no.
already be in the artifact at this point.
I think he's been in the artifact the whole like he's been in there for a long time. Is the implication, not that he's steering.
There's a
Because
letter that you find that mentions the Emperor specifically being sent to get the artifact.
yeah, but that's why he's inside it.
Correct.
He's already inside
But
it while Shadowheart has it.
I presumed, and I don't know if this is, I presumed that he caught Shadowheart and that's what freed him from the Absolute's control. Because Shadowheart gets the artifact from the Githyanki.
Yes.
Straight from the Githyanki, which means the Emperor did not have a chance to touch the artifact prior to Shadowheart getting it. Which is why I was always of the impression he captured Shadowheart in that time. Yes, yes.
So here's the thing about that though, is that if he's the one that's driving the ship, we have the artifact from here on, and at no point do we use it to suck him into it.
That's true. That is true.
I don't. Yeah, I think he's been in there for a while.
He can't have been in there for a while though, because Duke Stalemain has recently fallen ill, and wasn't when she was under his control. He was only recently captured by Gortash as part of his plan and forced under the control of the Absolute.
Emperor?
I might have
Oh,
plot
yeah.
spoiled something for you. Meaning that he can't have been in there for a while. We are talking like a short enough turnaround that there is a chance he might not be steering the ship, but he would have had to have put himself in the artifact, I think, as a way to get out of the situation.
Yeah. That much, yes, but at what point did he put it in? Basically, I didn't think that was the Emperor, because I think that's the one that we killed.
I was basing that entirely off of the caller.
I think that's just general Mind Flayer drip.
It's significantly taller than most of the other Mind Flayers, similar to the Emperor's. He's compensating. One of the tentacles is a little bit shorter. Anyway, hello there, friend. Falkland.
Falkland
And Balthazar. Hello. We're just gonna go get a cup of tea. This is lovely.
I've been playing too many different games. I need to remember how to control and move
I'm doing
again.
too. We got the walkies.
Where the hells are we?
Indeed. Let me see. This should pull up my inventory and everything. Oh yes. Oh, you have something in your camp supply satchel. It does not let me open your camp supply satchel.
It's a supply pack.
Is there another Balthazar? Did I accidentally? Oh, there is, isn't there?
There is. That's the
That's the
neck-
monk. Well, I had the name first, so he can properly bug off. Anyway.
Unlock. Increase
I cannot
size
steal
by
your
1.
underwear. No, I can't.
Let's trade real quick.
I accidentally did. I was like, I'm like,
No,
oh,
that's fine.
okay, whatever. Catherick's lucky, yeah. You enjoying those underwear down there?
Let's go.
Let's go. No, that is absolutely fair, Hebby. I have a dentist appointment myself in 10 hours, and we're probably going to be streaming for at least another 2. So, I feel you. And he's off. Well, we've swapped underwear, so that's just canon now. As you do, first thing you do when waking up on a strange alien ship, change your underwear.
Right, friend.
Oh,
Get ready to explore.
I mean, I'm up here still, and there's usually an onyx up here. Gotta get every penny.
More for me.
Every
Every
penny.
penny. There's a button. Which button makes... Nope, that's the one that does that.
You look at me and you think this guy's got 8 strength,
that
don't
one.
you?
Same with mine. I only have 8 strength, too.
You can
One of
tell
the
from
old
how rippling my muscles are and how powerful my belly is.
Oh, let's be real here. They absolutely did an underservice by giving both Gale and Asterion abs. Like, Asterion, he ain't gonna have abs. He's gonna be that, like, smooth as a board twink, right?
Now listen, consider this.
And
I
Gale
gotta
would
say,
have dad
consider
bod.
this. Gale would have dad bod, that's for certain. Wizards have dad bod. Listen, you can't convince me otherwise. But listen, consider this. Asterion, it makes some sense in that he has very low body fat, not that he's ripped or anything like that. Just anatomically, low body fat means if you're gonna see your abdominal muscles, and he's got to have a good enough core to do those acrobatics to get through all that thievery, you know. So there's some reason that you could have there's some defense there.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I feel better.
Do you want to go poke the thing?
Consider this.
You play Bard Dance, I'm gonna go poke the thing.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite.
You had some
now
very
writhing
fashionable
behind
underwear.
your eye.
So did you, in a very different way.
In a very, very different way.
That for your friend?
Perfect, thank you. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this, because I do feel slightly a little bit too much like I'm just going to the gym.
Why is my... There we go. Sorry, my camera got stuck because of angles.
Okay.
Ready, let's go.
We're going to loot everything that's not nailed down. Oh, did you already loot?
Yeah, I got that
Do you want to be
gobbleoid.
the carrier of all things?
We both have... either way, I think we just an even split. I think we
Okay.
trust each other to not.
Well, if we're going to make any purchases, we probably should just, like, chat.
I think they did something about in the update. I was reading the notes where they've changed the bartering so that you don't have to switch characters. It's just a shared.
Yes. I do remember reading something about that. Oh, you started the conversation. I'll listen in. Let's see what you can do. Content warning, by the way. This one's a little bit graphic. This whole... I'm not going to give a lot of those, but, like, this is one of the more graphic moments of the game.
Yes, you've come to save us.
The exposed brain quivers
I'm out
in
of soda.
expectation. You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Please. Before they return. They return.
Oh, Durgar have special choice here.
They're from the Underdark. They know about this stuff.
Do we have... Okay, there is supposed to be a, like... I am supposed to have a, like, inlay over thing that allows people to, like, vote on what they want.
Oh yeah. Will that work in multiplayer?
It might not. But I believe it was supposed to. I don't see how it would actually detect that I was in... I mean, I guess I suppose it could detect it was in multiplayer or not.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us.
Well, I want to keep him alive. I'll say that much.
Well, yeah, no, we're absolutely keeping us alive.
I want us to stay alive, because a
Yeah.
lot of people apparently don't know that if you keep him alive, you can have him as a very good summon later on.
Yeah. End of Act 2.
Mm-hmm.
And more importantly, he has the magical ability to make everyone think that he looks like a kitty.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the closest thing we can get to a cat.
I love how they made these intellect devours are absolutely nasty monsters in 5th edition. They're just terrible.
Yeah.
Just the worst creatures, because once they take you, you can't be revived.
Yeah.
It's awful. But they gave them such cute little voices in Baldur's Gate, like, "Hello, how are you? Everyone
I
thinks
think
I'm a kitty."
this dude's dead. The brain is not, though. Success with an 8. I'm assuming you had some kind of
Yeah.
guidance.
You notice it
No, I
deepens,
just
the swelling of the brain,
proficiency
causing pressure
plus
where it strains against the shell of
plus
the
1
skull.
intelligence.
Nice.
Uh,
You medicine proficient?
I'm not proficient, but
Because I usually suggest that one.
situational advantage though.
Yeah.
So
That's usually why you can get. Oh yeah, look at that.
oh, my dwarven hands, my dwarven meat mitts—they're so big. I love it.
But you notice an opportunity.
Look at that
You could
beard.
cripple the strange creature.
Look how small that brain is. My giant dwarven sausage mitts. Nah, I wanted more HP.
Yeah. Because that carries over. It carries over to someone if you didn't know.
I've never been sure about that, but I do know, at least for the very least, in the initial fight here, that
Meaty paws. Yeah, meaty paws indeed. Oh, also, if us dies, we do not get him.
Creature pauses,
later.
yeah,
listening.
gotta keep him alive.
So that is
Something
a
behind your
reloadable
eyes seizes
offense.
in recognition.
Also, we need to get you back in clothes. I can't take you seriously with.
Okay, yeah,
Gold
fair enough.
snake.
I agree.
I keep staring at your golden snake there.
Well, better than the altar. Better than
we are mature adults.
To the helm we go. We are
Booty,
going to
booty
the helm.
indeed.
booty. All right.
Clothes back on.
All right, but not my bard clothes. I don't like those. Too flaring. Okay.
I mean, I could just do the fact that all Dragonborn are shirtless.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. I'm taking the elevator.
You lazy bones. Right. So what's our roleplay situation?
I am a dragon. I don't know. Oh, hello, us. Can I talk to us? Oh, we're gonna do all the buffs.
These last until you take a long rest. I don't think that counts if we.
And it's ritual too.
Yes, exactly. Oh, it is. So I don't even need to.
Correct. Doesn't take a spell slot.
Here. Got a bit.
I will say, this is a warning to everyone. There's a couple points that for whatever reason my computer does not like. The end fight of this can be one of them. So it might get a little laggy up there. Generally it runs Baldur's Gate okay. Yeah. I am streaming right now and Discord going, a bunch of other things, so.
Whoa, green lady.
Abomination.
Quick,
This
push her
is
off the
your
edge.
end.
Done that a time or two.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past.
I never
A
have.
dragon's wing, a silver sword.
It's never been in long-term play campaigns. Wait, no, it was in one. Me and a couple of my friends did a gnome thrower run through where we each played gnomes or halflings and played barbarians, and basically just collect dead gnomes and goblins, keep them in your inventory, and throw them at enemies to kill them. and it actually slapped super hard. It was very efficient way to fight, apparently.
Oh, am I talking to
Piece
her,
that
or are you
into
talking to
correctly.
her?
That's me. You can't talk to her. I taught me.
Does it say suggest, or does it actually give? Because it's giving me the select, not suggest.
Try it.
Oh, nope, I'm still suggesting. It doesn't say that
We
anymore.
carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds
I
will be tainted and twisted.
I'm not going to go down
Within
every route of
days, we will
dialogue
be
on this,
gay.
and I try not to
Okay.
talk over them. I am right now.
Where is it? What do you suggest? There we go.
That gets us moving forward.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of
Okay.
the ship.
There's
As
nothing
that
really
finished,
story pertinent here
it
that
will
we don't
maintain
already
as
know
long
from
as
Paris
it
being added
believes
to
we
her
are
head.
thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
So yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I never.
Give me 1 second. I gotta rearrange my bars.
Skill. Yeah, same Z's. Where am I gonna put you? You'll stay there. You can stay there. You can stay there.
Put that there.
Actually, this is perfect. Alright, you. Get wrecked.
You just shoot one of them. Actually, I'm gonna put Eldritch Blast there because this is like the most important skill that I have. Come on, there it goes. Are you in control of these L2, I assume?
Currently, yes. Forgot about that.
Okay. What's everyone left at? Who hasn't moved yet? Am I the only one who hasn't moved?
Yep, now it's just you.
I can't take them both out, so we'll just go for that one. Why'd you put us in the line of fire?
Because it's a tough little cookie.
Shot him before I could. Okay.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Thank you, Lizelle.
Now, to the helm.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna wear my warlock clothes. We can throw Shadowheart over control onto me when we get her.
Yeah.
Just that way we're not, having to do all of the micromanaging. That's the word I was looking for. Get anything good here? I also stopped worrying about carrying a bow when I'm playing a character who doesn't need a bow. Like when I first played this game, I was very much like I need to fill every weapon slot, right? And now it's like, am I actually going to use this? Probably not.
Attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Rapier there if you want one. I
Yeah, I'll
believe you are
take one.
proficient.
Yes, I believe that is one thing which we are proficient in, yes.
Am I proficient in rapier? I'm probably going to end up going with a glaive or a halberd.
Yeah, probably would.
So the nice thing about Pact of the Blade, I am proficient with whatever I want to be.
Yes, true.
You
what
are
was
slow, my dwarven friend.
Sorry, I was doing
You're good.
some what's it called?
Inventory management.
Yeah, just a bit of that. And give him some speed to Lae'zel.
Anyway.
I'm here. I
Hello.
finally made it.
You made it!
I made it.
You
Let's
made
go.
it.
machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Let's try to read it. Oh, let me try. I also do not understand it.
Can't read the script.
Can't read that script.
Aggression.
Oh, apparently I can read that one. Do we hit the aggression button?
Mystery.
Yes, it gives us XP.
Does aggression give us SP?
Yeah,
You
we
can also
fight
just
them
kill-
and then they give us
You
XP.
can actually just kill them.
Huh? I don't know if that gives us XP if we just kill them.
Does.
Okay.
You do need to hit them.
Well,
See?
yes, it does.
There's no saving them, in case anyone was concerned.
Here, I'll let you talk to Shadowheart. I'll go loot this area.
Sounds good. I am looting the bag right here. That's probably hers, but it's never addressed.
Fine.
Get me out! What are you waiting for? Get this blasted tube open!
Probably a lot.
Warlock Arcane! Yay! Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Moth. My first roll is a success.
Warding runes. You feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod.
Keep trying! There's got to be something that'll open this!
Did you get the key?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good! Hurry!
It gave me the option to say I found some sort of key, and I'm like, oh, my friend is very much ahead of me on this one.
You collect reliquaries and
The
boxes?
console appears dormant.
Not particularly.
Yeah, okay.
The console hums to life. Suddenly, you feel a hideous. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes
should
over
search.
you. Connection.
I do not believe you can
Authority.
accidentally kill Shadowheart during this sequence. There's no way to really accidentally kill anyone. On, to my knowledge, in this, like, tutorial area. You can, like, intentionally kill them,
You
but
feel
it
the
requires
biomechanical
intentionally
brain of
attacking
the
them or shoving
console
them off an
process
edge.
your command
Something like that.
and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel
Oh,
sated.
apparently we have an ad break going off. I don't think there's ever a situation. Gale is the only one that I think you can accidentally lose.
Yeah. That ruins your game.
And Lae'zel,
At
technically.
last.
But later on,
Thought I was done for.
with the tieflings, depending on how you answer. I guess you don't lose her. But yeah. Fixing my headset there. Okay.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep
The dead guy in the
dangerous
background.
company.
Ah.
Fair point.
Oh,
Looks like
sorry, I
there's
didn't pick the
plenty
calling her out for
fighting
being
ahead.
kind of racist thing.
Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the
Jeez.
way.
All right then, let's get going. I'm Balthazar.
Shadowheart. One moment.
I actually really do like Shadowheart's story as well. Like, Astarion is great, but I get why Shadowheart is the most romance companion. If you didn't know that, she's the most romance companion.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
It's nothing. Trust me. There's no
It's
time to
nothing.
spare.
Trust me. It's real. It's for reals.
Yeah. It's kind of obvious that straight men exist. Did you do the thing?
Thing, huh?
That
Oh,
thing?
I did not activate that, no. I just ignored it.
Should we?
Can.
Do you want to see the Mind Flayer transformation, Moth? It's a bit intense. In a body horror kind of way. Yes? Okay, I'll hit the button then.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Oh, don't. They fade most of it out, but...
We need to get out of here before it's our turn.
I will have you know, because now it's a Mind Flayer. When, there was a random patch, and I don't know if you remember this one, Ben. But they had patch notes, and it was like, made the Mind Flayer transformation more horrific. You're welcome.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, I haven't activated it in a while. I was like, oh, they actually show her face morphing and tentacles popping out.
Yeah. No, they like literally included the patch notes. It's like, no one asked for this, but we did it anyway. Did you catch the great His Majesty kerfuffle of patches?
No.
Okay. We're gonna have a story time here. Do you know who His Majesty is?
I'm not sure.
The cat in the Last Light Inn.
Oh, yeah.
There's a glorious Sphinx cat in the Last Light Inn. And there was named His Majesty. And there's another Sphinx in Moonrise Towers named Steelclaw.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside,
We're gonna let the
do
dialogue
as I
play first.
say. Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment. Cane Yank.
Put you in charge. You don't even have a whole nose.
Anyway. So, in one of the little patches, they had a patch and it was like, now His Majesty lives up to his name. And they gave His Majesty fur. Yeah, we do all appreciate Weefay. So he went from this like gorgeous Sphinx cat to like good looking but standard furred cat, and people were upset, me included. It created this entire justice for His Majesty trend. And then it's like the very next patch, they were like shaved His Majesty, and then they put him back. This is the part where my computer really does not like it.
My computer likes it just fine. It's real powerful and strong.
My computer doesn't like the Mind Flayers. I think it's like something about all the tentacles caused it to be like, this is a bit much for me.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
I would just gang up and kill.
Just gang up and kill the Geich, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Huh. Geich.
Ha, Geik.
We need to get out of here.
Okay. We all have our blocks within the exact same section. I really should have gotten a better weapon than a dagger, shouldn't I? Like at some point, I should have grabbed something.
Okay, you got some Velvet
it's-
Strast.
It's struggling.
Ooh, she's a chug-a-luggin.
Do I want to hex? Yeah, hex is gonna be better than Arms of Hadar, right? Yeah. We'll get through this scene and then we'll be fine. What's the most, the best thing you think to hex him with?
I'm trying to remember because it's just ability checks, not saving throws.
Is it
So
just ability
probably,
checks?
yeah.
Oh.
So probably strength, unless they do it different in Baldur's Gate.
No,
Uh,
just strength checks. So we'll probably do strength.
cause then if we ever like, oh, we need to shove him, that's a contested strength check.
First step is the hardest.
Yes, I'm aware that's not him. I'm just hitting that guy first.
Yeah.
Because then I can re-hex. Yeah, we gotta chug-a-lug through this. This is like the only area that it struggles this bad. Sometimes like the end fight of the game. And I'm not figuring. It used to not. It just started to after one of the patches.
Breathe deep
Okay.
and move.
Well, I haven't looted any of those guys. It's fine. It's just regular weapons. We don't need.
The only one that's really worth looting is he's got the sword and he's got like I think scale mail on him.
Talk to me.
Scored and some of these corpses up here got some gems.
Should I try to hit him with guidance? Give the mind flayer the advantage.
Yeah, sure. Oh, is it a touch range?
No, guiding bolt.
Okay. Guiding bolt, gotcha.
Sorry, I think I said guidance. Guiding bolt's what I meant.
Oh, I love it when it actually hits.
Shadowheart has her worth once in a blue moon.
Alright.
I told you to stop. 1 second. Apparently I'm still chug-a-lugging. Okay, there you go. You missed Mind Blast.
That's kind of embarrassing.
Take the transponder.
Apparently, when
Guiding.
helping, you're supposed. Yeah. He actually hit. It's good.
Just make sure not to get us too close.
Yeah. Stay out of range just a bit so that he can do his cone attack.
He will do the cone attack even if you're right next to him.
There's
Just
just
so
something
you
about
know.
positioning that
The trick is you don't want to be all grouped together because if he drops, like if what's his face dies, then you got a problem
yeah.
because he'll turn and he'll cone blast and one hit kill all of you. So it's like
Moving.
you honestly want to almost like let them beat each other down a bit.
Yeah, but usually I
just fall off the
beat
edge?
down Commander Zalk. No, I went up on the on the edge up here.
I just watched you fall off the edge on my.
I assure you, I'm still on the surface.
I'm gonna try to hit him with guiding bolt again. Did you see that, Moth? I'm not crazy, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, Moth thought you like walked straight off the edge.
Did I disappear?
Yeah, you Wilhelm screamed and all. You were like, ah!
That is bizarre because I am right here.
You just picked up an Autoloid tank, from what I can tell.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I watched the tank move. You were gone. Are you watching my stream at all?
I am. It's a bit behind.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I see that I'm not standing there.
Yeah, you just like walked, you like right
just
in that
picked it
hole
up.
right there. You just went, yeah, and then I just watched the Nautiloid tank disappear. I'm sure it will be fine. I don't think there's gonna be any lasting implications.
Certainly not.
Light on my feet.
Okay. Yeah, because we still slideshowing through here for me. It will get better once we kill these two.
I'm ready.
Okay, and now you're out of anything useful, so now we just Sacred Flame Mist for the next like 13 turns.
Too far. Put this right. That down so we can start.
If we need like a spark 2 for your antics,
Not yet. Usually
Shadowheart does have a firebolt.
Yeah. In fact, I probably shouldn't put. I should put them down here a little bit.
And she's over by us and Lizelle now. Yeah, I have no idea where you are. 'Cause my game is still convinced that you are.
You know what? That's one less character to register. Maybe it'll help it run smoother.
Oh no, it does like this no matter what I'm doing. And I can like drop my graphics down to like the lowest graphic settings. It just something about this area causes it to struggle. I might actually drop them temporarily. I'm not trying to change difficulty.
This ship hits the ground. We're dead.
Sorry. Oh. We got a clip. Oh, we clipped the fall. Perfect.
Let's see.
Can't give
Yeah, I'll
up.
try this. Oh, he saved.
Save flashes.
That's okay.
Do you want me to
give
firebolt
him
those things?
Not yet. Because basically we want to kill him before he kills the Mind Flayer, because if he kills the Mind Flayer before the Mind Flayer turns on us, we don't get his XP.
We're doing pretty good for that.
We don't need to game it this hard, that's for sure. But this is going pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say. We're also getting the Mind Flayer's health down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Moth did clip that, by the way, if you want to see your character
Excellent.
just... I'm a little worried he's going to kill the Mind Flayer before us.
I am too.
Because the Mind Flayer's only got 19.
That might be enough for a...
Can't afford
Should I drop a healing word on the Mind Flayer?
Maybe.
Here,
Can he
I'll
do
put
19?
a quick
Can
save
he do
here.
19? That's fair. I don't think he can do 19 damage in a turn, or at least not like consistently.
How did he save against that? You guys aren't smart. Alright.
I don't think I've hit with Sacred Flame yet, so that's like normal.
Who should I give some bardic inspiration to?
I mean, it doesn't. The only person who's really going to benefit from it is probably Lizelle. What? My game has decided that you're alive again now, but you are at the bottom.
Oh, he's just barely holding on.
This
We
is
got
exactly
this.
what we wanted. Okay.
This is precisely perfect.
Here, I'm gonna let you go first, because then I can Eldritch Blast.
Good job.
Okay. Okay. Is he dead?
Good. Almost. He's got 4 HP.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit him with Shadowheart first.
Here, I got a crossbow shot I can try dropping on him.
Okay. Because I kind of want to pop the Mind Flayer.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Because, okay. Okay, let me switch over. I'm going to Hex and Eldritch Blast the Mind Flayer.
Can't even catch my breath.
Pick up that knowledge.
Probably intelligence on the Mind Flayer, right? Not that it matters, it's got 2 health.
Yeah.
As long as it hits, he won't survive. Lovely.
Let's end this.
Oh, I can probably... Do you want me to...
We're
Fire-
gonna want to get a good ways away from that. I
can
think most of us are gonna
firebolt
get
him.
caught up in that. Yeah, you can try firebolting him. I could shove him.
He's got 2 health. He's only got 2 health.
It's only got 2. How much damage can you do in 1 round with 2 health? Come on.
He can probably wipe whatever group he faces. I think we're spread out enough that he can't. Yeah. I'm dying!
I got I can help. I can throw at you.
Come a little closer.
The gate's turned on us. Get to the transponder.
All right. Let's go to me. I'll throw a potion at you.
I got the Mind Flayer.
Goody goody. Where are my potions at? There they is.
Oh, I could also...
Nothing important is ever easy.
Did it heal me enough? It did a bit. Okay. I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
With haste.
I'm gonna see if I can get the next area to trigger.
Yep.
We should probably grab the sword.
I got the sword.
You got the sword? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that sword.
Hurry before they strike.
I don't want to care. I don't want to deal with the other 2. Like, I don't care enough to deal with them.
Yeah, no.
It's a pain in the tookish.
It's a pain in the schnookus.
I am gonna use the healing potion as well, just
Probably. You know what?
because I'm kind of like up towards the front here, and I've absolutely had all of these guys wreck me before. Anyway, I've done my moves. See, now I'm out of the frame rate of not a room. It immediately starts to run better once I get out of that room and those 2 are dead.
Alright, you'll be up there. And come over here.
I'm curious as to where my computer is. My game is still convinced that you below us. You 6 feet under and then some, son.
I run around beneath you. I'm zipping and zooping around.
I might have forgotten to move Shadowheart up with the rest of us.
It's alright.
So she's gonna single-handedly absolutely set off those bombs, those things.
Job. A good strong little brain.
Got to
Okay.
focus.
I'm setting off the boom things.
Hell yeah. Zell, you draw this hellbore. And then do you want to do you want to dash up and get it? Do you want to kill this boar first?
I can probably dash and get it if you want me to.
Survival is all that
Either of
matters.
us is good. Here, let me shoot you.
Another step forward.
How far can I get without dashing? Here. You know what? You can get it if you want. I wanna acid breath.
Acid breath that boar. Hell yeah.
Every once in a while, you just gotta acid breath, you know.
Every once in a while, I just got acid
Drop some
breath.
acid, kill some boar. That's how it goes. Sorry for all the coughing tonight, too, by the way, y'all. I am
Jeez.
We're still fighting the sick.
Jeez, dude, should you keep that to yourself? Jeez. Haha, you missed. Stick it down a doo-doo. Yeah. Alright, which of us is gonna do it? Who's the main character of this story? Chat?
Technically, it defaults mostly to you, but I'm a streaming.
Chat, vote in the chat. Who's the main character?
Weefay or Balthazar or what was his name?
Falkland.
Falkland. Actually, I kind of want to see what Falkland, because I want to kind of see what happens on my screen. Because like you subterranean on my screen still.
You know what? That's a good point.
So science.
Let's drop down a quick save and do a science run.
Science.
For science! Oh, whoops.
This
I was
is
really the wrong guy.
activate the transponder.
Falkland's gonna do it. There we go. Come on, us.
Us doesn't have thumbs. Us can't do the transponder.
The helm's alien transponder.
You have appeared.
You made it in time.
Falkland is alive.
It pops up out of the ground. Hey guys, what's going on?
I mean, you are a dwarf.
Wahoo-wee.
Wee! Wahoo!
Wahoo! Wah, 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 wah.
That's what we should have done.
Oh, Mario and Luigi's.
Yes.
That would have been
As
good.
a gnome and a dwarf.
Mario and Luigi's.
Mario and Luigi's.
That would have been a good gnome halfling combo.
Oh, gnome halfling would have been better. Yeah. Dwarfs are a little bit too broad.
Bit too big.
Halfling Wario though, yeah. Gnome Luigi,
They-
yeah. No, I get it.
They gave halflings nice little bellies, nice little dad bods.
Yeah.
Good Mario builds.
I also love. Have you ever played halfling?
Yeah.
Their racial dialogue options half the time. They're like, "Oh, I'd love a good home cooked meal," and you're like, "Yep." You're just out here. That they'd be the perfect. Like I want to make a playthrough with a paladad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like just halfling, just the most dad that ever dadded. Like good affirming dad. Like it's been like, oh yes, sport. What do you need there?
The daddest dad that ever dadded for a
Dad.
kid.
It's right up there with my what did I forget? The halfling anarchist postmaster from Dimension 20. That's a hot cut.
Thara, my love, I will correct your misgivings.
That is the canon voice for Falkland in my head now. I'm Falkland.
Hello, I'm Falkland. Yeah, I've been trying to
It's not like
practice
this
me voyeur powers, my VA powers.
You've been trying to practice your VA powers.
I've been trying to practice my VA powers.
It's not like this cutscene either. Did I say that already?
Maybe. Perhaps. I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess, maybe.
Play the drums of war.
Dude, your cutscene is way behind.
Yeah, we're getting there.
I'm already on the beach. Dude, rise and grind, brother. I'm already at the beach.
Rise and grind. Do. Private dialogue on? Why is it on? I want to force you to watch me waking up. Staring
Turn it off.
dramatically into the distance.
Check yourself for injuries.
Turn it off.
No.
On off.
As you wake,
On off.
the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing
Need
if you
a
don't find
cure.
help soon. The tadpole is a
You
death
see me running around the
sentence,
background?
and the clock is ticking.
I can't yet.
You need a cure.
I'm squirreling around. I'm squirreling around.
There you are. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. Hope you find
Hi,
your dad.
buddy. Dude, let's level up.
Water. There must
Let's
be a
level up to level
settlement somewhere
2.
nearby.
I love level 2. It's my favorite level.
Like,
No one
like
back home will ever
guys, I
believe
just
this.
feel that gathered here today, like the connection that I feel with level 2 is just pristine.
Pristine level right here.
I just, you know, bro, like it's just pristine.
Just pristine, brother. What if I was a barbarian? Just give myself a level of barbarian. It wouldn't do a lot of good.
What
Alright.
spell?
Okay.
I wonder if I
I
get
need-
this.
What spell? What spell? What spell?
Add charisma to agonizing blast, obviously, and obviously gotta grab yourself repelling blast. No, they've supposedly fixed it. Do I want to replace any of these? I do not yet.
I think I need speak with animals.
Tis a
There's
good
too much
one.
animal dialogue in this game to not have it.
Tis a good one. I believe I can get it as one of my packed bonuses, can't I?
I believe so.
Oh, but I'm going packed of blade, so probably not. Either way, that's what talk with animal potions are for.
Exactly.
Oh, also, you can cast speak with animals on others, can't you?
I think so. Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. It just says gain the ability to comprehend and communicate with beasts. It doesn't say touch a creature to impart.
No, I think it is a you-only thing. Now that I think about it.
Ha! You'll have to listen in to me while I have the fun, cool conversations.
Listen into Falkland talk to the sheep.
Hello.
Bah.
Sheep.
Bah.
Little sheepy.
Bah.
Yeah, alright. I guess that's all that happens at level 2 is I pick another spell. And I get a third spelly slot.
Huh.
Ah!
All
Alright,
my
we're
strength.
doing this.
All of my strength.
All of my strength. Too heavy to shove. What? 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 What?
The one-sided, one-sided event.
We're both the same size category.
Apparently not.
Well,
Apparently not.
gotta get out of here. Gotta loot this dead fisherman and get out of here. Oh no! Look, a dead lady. Distract him for me.
Do we wake her?
We could ignore her if
Cut
you
the
want.
pockets for loose change.
Let's check for some loose change.
I'll talk to Shadowheart.
Talk to her. Talk to this little hat over here.
She's gonna be the first to go back to camp, though. We don't need no healer. We'll wake her. We'll be a good citizen.
You're alive. I'm alive.
Yeah.
How is this possible?
possible? I remember the ship. I remember
God,
falling.
it's us. They're
Then
dead.
nothing.
Oh wait, no, there's some other brain. Never mind.
In the background. Me dramatically waking Shadowheart in the background. Oh, us is dead.
Dear God, no. Oh, this is different
First
brain.
things
Never
first.
mind.
We need supplies.
Oh
Shelter,
no,
and if we
us.
need a
He's
healer.
dead.
We
Oh,
might have
never mind.
escaped, but we still have these little. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake.
Perfume
Can't think of
butter.
better
Yeah, I'll
company.
take that. Yeah, okay. That
One thing.
myrrh grass.
Just before we go, I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way. Can't afford to stay idle.
I'm gonna level her up.
Whatever it takes.
I'm not gonna customize. You wanted Gale, right? In the party.
For the meantime,
For the
till I get
meantime.
my own Thara.
So yeah, let's I'm leveling up Shadowheart right now.
Oh, okay.
Um, just so that I don't have to stare at the arrow while we have her with us. But I'm not gonna like arrange any of her skill bars or anything, because she's not sticking around long enough to dictate that being worth it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. We can come back in and change it at any point if we want. If we change our mind and say,
I'm just gonna
"Actually,
leave
let's
her with
bring
her
her
default
us."
prepared spells too.
There we go.
She's a
Look at her
cleric,
portrait.
so like her thing is mostly just oh bugger.
Hmm?
This is a bug that happens from time to time.
Looking ahead.
The only way to fix it is to reload a save.
Well, is it just the portrait? Is that just it?
Yep.
It's gonna be a bit
For
off
the rest
center.
for the rest of the game, potentially. It might fix next time she levels up.
I'm also fine with just leaving it. It don't bother me.
Oh no, I mean it's just like what her chilling in a Zoom call that didn't answer. It's fine. We'll just leave it for now.
I'll fix it if it bugs you.
No, it doesn't bug. She's not going to be sticking around long enough, and it is something that we can poke around with and fix later on.
Okay. All right. I've looted this area.
We deleted everything.
Do you
Did
wanna?
you get the Marigrass and the Belladonna?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get this belladonna.
Or that Marigrass?
Did I miss
Lied to
one?
me. Yeah, there's one right there. And there's a
I
Belladonna
know.
right there.
Oh, there's one right there.
And there's a Belladonna
Hey.
right over here.
There's a dagger root over here. You didn't make
I
fun of me for that
haven't
one.
gotten that far ahead.
This one
Playing
right
on
here.
controller, so I have the easy button that just highlights all of the items.
I do have one of those, but I need to hold it down.
Well, I do
Oh,
too, but it
there's a
happens to be
Belladonna
the
over
one that controls my looky look. So, do you want to get Gale, or do you want to go pick a lock and go in there?
I'm good either way.
Let's go my favorite secret route.
Wait, I don't know if you told me who you wanted as a partner. Oh wait, that's right,
Astarion.
Astarion. So you want to go grab him?
Yeah. One sec.
Grab him first.
Have you ever been up this way?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't need to tell you. Oh, I forgot. I've been playing high strength characters in my last playthrough. I forgot how
the jumping.
cool the jump is. Just a superpower. It's like, who needs the fly spell?
Yeah, we're gonna be having that situation where none of us can jump, aren't we?
Yep.
Let's see. Do you like caustic bulbs?
Yeah, all right.
No, you have one. Sending all this to you. I don't feel like carrying anything.
What the hell, dude? Just because I look thicker than you doesn't mean that I am thicker than you, even though I'm thicker than you.
I mean, technically, I'm like also twice your size, but here we are.
You're twice my height, I'm twice your width. Deal with it, okay?
I don't know if you are as a Dragonborn. Let's be fair here.
So you got some scales that add a little bit that extra weight, okay?
Yeah,
No big
I worked
whoop.
hard.
I
I worked hard for my figure.
You didn't work hard. You were born with it.
No, I worked hard for this.
For scales?
I hit the gym every single day for these scales. I eat a calcium-rich diet. Very, very, very fond of some calcium powder on my mealworms.
Well, okay, that's just standard for mealworms. Down in the calcium mines where I'm from, there's calcium on every single worm we eat. I'm going
That
to.
sounds like a you problem.
I'm going to shit my pants if you are able to with an 8 strength that you can jump but I can't. Oh, there we go. Took some clicking.
It took me a bit to figure it out.
Portal. Me first.
Run it!
Me first. Yeah. Ah, got there. It's me first.
I'll come listen in.
So it's malfunctioning. Actually, I don't like him with the hat. I like him bald.
You prefer him bald?
I prefer a bald man.
Did you just finish the dialogue?
No.
I'm trying to listen in. It's not letting me.
Anyone?
It's gonna let me get caught up to your dialogue, apparently. Admiring your hat. Oh, you slapped the hand.
Just for fun. Oh, helping hand. Yeah, okay. Yes, very well. Yes.
It's the dirge playthrough, where it's like, think about eating the hand, and you're like, oh, I'll think about eating the hand, and
I'll
then
think
you
about
black
it.
out, and
You
then
wake up, and you've got Gale's hand as a trophy.
and you never see him again.
Yeah.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Do you use your charisma to riz your wizard out of there?
I rizzed the wizard out with my chariz. God, my dwarf hands are so big.
They're so meaty.
I've never played a dwarf before. They're so big.
You will notice it every single situation. They're just
I love it.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep.
Big
Apologies.
meaty
I'm
paws.
usually better at this.
And introductions. Oh,
See,
yeah.
but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I was, yes.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
I was, yes.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite? Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
Wow.
It's a process known as ceramorphosis.
Don't
And
say.
let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
Hey, I would have
You don't
thought
have
it'd
to
still
be
be
a cleric by any
impressed.
chance, do you?
No.
Doctor?
No.
Surgeon?
No.
Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Aye.
The last one you're pretty good with. So you got that scar.
Hey. Can it cut that's where my prowess with the knitting needle stops?
I suppose few enough can. Not exactly a common affliction.
Man, Gale used to be a petty, like, catty little bitch when you talk to him. Like, every option is just like, oh, I'm better than you. How strange. You're not nearly as good as me.
I have never had that experience with him.
I did in the first playthrough. Like, every dialogue option I chose, he was just
Were you
a
playing
snooty
a wizard
hottie.
or a sorcerer?
I'm trying to remember. I played through with a few different characters because, you know, you do that in the beginning. But in the beginning, I think most of the origin characters were much snootier and much more aggressive. They dialed them way back to being far more likable.
I'm wondering if there's a what's the term for it?
Most excellent.
Mandala
Parasite
effect.
shared is a parasite
Yeah, because I have had
advantage.
so many people who have said
Something
this,
to
but
that
I have
effect.
never once
Oh,
experienced
before you
Gale
think you're
being
about to embark
snarky.
on a journey with most
No, he was
ill-mannered
super
Like
men,
beyond
snarky his
beyond
first
like
time
the
playthrough.
normal like slight
putting me out of
sarcasm.
that stone.
Like no worse than Astarion by
An
a
act of
long shot.
Foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling
I-
that
it-
ample opportunities
He
will
was,
present
and I think the
themselves for
other
me
Shadowheart super was. Shadowheart was so
Oh, but she still
insufferable.
is. kind of.
She's
just
so much
is-
better than she used to be. Like, she used to
She
be
is-
straight aggressive to you no
She's
matter
God's
who.
favorite princess and the most interesting woman in the world. I think that's what
Oh,
the quote
certainly,
is.
yeah,
I've heard
totally.
you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one.
Okay.
Gale seems
Yeah, I can turn up the dialogue.
interesting.
It's on mute for just a second, though.
Let's see.
I'll go up to...
Evocation is classically the best wizard subclass as far as you want blaster, you want just drop a wall of fire just at every opportunity. Yeah, okay.
I turned it up a bit. Let me know if it's any better, Mom.
I am curious about
None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
okay, evocation.
Just forget you ever saw it.
As much. Create pockets of safety within your evocated allies automatically succeed and take no damage from them, so it can just drop fireball on us. That's just super convenient. Conjuration gives us...
I'm gonna send her to camp so I can go grab a Starion. Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
A shame.
I'll
I
keep
thought we
you
were doing
evocation
well
for
together.
now. It's simple.
Perhaps I'll
Simple,
see you at camp.
easy,
Farewell.
simple. Oh shit, he's got a lot of choices.
Okay, so I know a lot about BG3 wizard subclasses. Sorry, I was
Okay.
off in a different world here.
You're fine.
Evocation's spell sculpt makes it incredibly useful.
Yeah.
Utilitarian wise, Transfiguration's alchemy is pretty okay, because you can just have him be the one to craft us all of our potions, and you have that chance of getting like 2 for 1. Conjuration's kind of useless. Necromancy's kind of useless. Illusion's kind of useless. Enchantment's kind of useless. Divination's fun. Portents, my friend.
Oh yeah, portents are great.
But the most useful one by far is Evocation.
Yeah.
The rest of them are just a little too niche to be regularly useful, and the discount for spell scrolls is minimal.
Yeah, you always ignore that. With evocation in mind, then let's see, what spells do I want you to have?
Like, there is an aspect that could just be like, is there a roleplay element that you want to go with it too? But
meh. Yeah. Let's see, spells. Burning Hands is good AoE. Find Familiar. Familiar kind of sucks in Baldur's Gate.
It does. Mage Hand really sucks in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, once a day you can cast the cantrip Mage Hand, which lasts for 10 turns and then disappears.
So garbage.
So I'm gonna ignore Familiar for now. Give us Burning Hands. Expeditious Retreat, Featherfall. I haven't really come into a need for using Featherfall. Magic Missile.
I love me Magic Missile.
Yeah.
Magic Missile.
Magic Missile.
Magic Missile plus lightning charges.
Yes.
Make Gale go very well.
You got Sleep, you got Thunderwave, you got...
I'm gonna go the long way round to grab a Starion, by the way.
Yeah,
Just
okay,
while you
okay.
figure this out.
There. Alright.
I'm going the long way around, so I'm not initiating any combat, so.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. Oh, you have the
Just
magic
realized
touch.
it'd probably be cheaper to just, or not cheaper, probably easier just to go down. Wait, except now. Hang on, this didn't work like I wanted it to. I misremembered the layout of some things.
Hello.
I can cut past the Mind Flayer without triggering his scene, right?
I don't think so, but I'm with you now, so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get us a Starion, and then we can go kill those intelligent devourer, intellect devourers.
Alright. Is it up here?
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt.
It's hurt.
So do you want to try to do the save and dialogue, or should I?
There's a save him dialogue?
Saves and dialogue.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
There's also another option.
What do I have to lose?
Blast him from here.
Yes, blast him from here.
Done.
Simple enough.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Don't risk the early game over that way. Here you are.
Over here! Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass.
This is the
You
man.
can kill it, can't
This
you?
shall be our
like
camp
you killed the
twink.
others?
I've found our camp twink. He shall be our twink.
My
and we shall
wife.
keep him.
I'm playing myself as very
Can you see
kind
it?
and helpful.
Some kind of boar. Oh! Hey,
Perception.
you're threatening my friend! I'll kill him!
I'm gonna get the Gale dialogue. The Gale
Not
dialogue's
a
my favorite.
sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours.
Me and Luke were doing a
No.
little playthrough.
I saw you on the ship.
Sorry, I'll let you listen to this
Didn't
dialogue
I?
No,
here.
you're good.
Not.
I was
Tell you all
gonna
about it
say.
after.
I was gonna say there's this brilliant line with Gale didn't trigger here, where Gale's like, "I'm warning you, if you kill him, I will incinerate you." It's like such like a
Blase.
blase. I'm gonna headbutt them.
Gee, what happened to being kind?
He put a knife on me. We try to headbutt. Hey, we succeed. He
Nice.
respects you more for asserting dominance.
Yeah, clearly.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark.
I haven't
busy
headbutted him in so
streets.
long. I forgot that he did that.
You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that?
Okay.
What's going on?
Typical male wife, exactly.
The
Oh.
worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Apology accepted. We might have done the same if the roles reversed. I mean, obviously I headbutted you, so.
A kindred spirit. My name's
Give him
Astarion.
the smolder.
I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts
I can
snatched me.
smolder him. You know,
These are literally full of flames, so yeah.
I know this. I can't quite put my finger on it,
Is that so?
but maybe it's the pale skin,
We clearly
the
move
red
in
eyes,
different
the
circles.
very visible vampire teeth mark on his neck. But I think he might be a vampire.
It's such a joke that they had like a. Oh, how did this boar get desanguated? How do you say that? This boar get drained of
Turns
blood.
into-
What's going on, huh?
Desangu-
What a
I think
mystery.
you got it right. I think it's desanguinated.
Desanguinated.
Of course, it'll
Something
turn
like
me
that.
into
Have
a
you
monster.
have you ever gotten to the Underdark
What
before
else did I expect?
he tries to like drink your blood?
Although It hasn't
No,
happened
I don't
yet.
think so.
He has a
find
dialogue
an
that
expert,
happens
someone
if
that
you
can
get to the
control these
Underdark
things.
or like
there might still be time.
the past, like before you've had the scene of him trying to drink your blood. So before it's been revealed to you,
Mhm.
he's like, "Oh, there's this." There's literally a cutscene. He's like, "Oh, there's this teensy thing that hasn't been mentioned that I should probably say. It's I'm a vampire. Hee hee." You know, like in the Astarion way.
Mhm.
And one of the options is, "I know." Like it's
I know.
obviously.
You
Like
you didn't hide any part of that.
He's like, oh, well, that way, and like on we go. It's like such like a great little scene that you can get in that scenario.
Good.
Oh, hit something. Hit something wrong.
You hit something wrong.
I think we're okay.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem
Also
like
referring
a
to us
useful
as herd.
person to know. All right, I accept.
Journal
Read on.
update. The Pale Elf. Hello there, Camp Twink.
How delicious.
Yeah, it's a big old happy family. I'm gonna level him up before you can. Ha. Oh, well.
I'm pretty sure he's under my
Careful,
control, so.
I bite.
Well, okay.
Haha.
So one time, me and Gray were playing, and we didn't get very far, understandably. But we did a thing where he ran ahead, and the Astarian got a knife to his throat, and we were role playing as D&D characters we played before. And he's like, he's got me by the throat. And I'm like, yeah, let me. Basically, I killed Astarian because I didn't just stand there and let you guys have dialogue. I just like, pull out a thing and killed him immediately.
You can actually res them after that.
You can, but we were like, what an asshole. I was like, okay, let's move on. We were role playing as if, without meta.
There's there's actually another thing you can do though. If he dies, i.e. you kill him, is the only way that it can actually happen. Before you talk to him, it's like before he knows who you are, and you go to speak to him, he doesn't know that you're the one who killed him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he will literally respond basically like, thank you so much for reviving me. And it's like an entirely different introduction type meeting.
Nice.
I'm getting
Get
rid
off
of
on the
Firebolt.
good.
It's never going to use that. You get off on the good foot type deal.
Yeah, by murdering him. If I murder you, we actually get along better.
It's honest truth. Murder makes friendships. Just ask Ball.
It's true. Friendships that last a lifetime.
Still alive.
Oh my gosh, my house smells so delicious right now.
What'd you do?
We did some pulled pork crock pot, and it's just permeating, like the air just kicked on it. It's circulating that sweet succulent smell of well-seasoned pulled pork, and also well-seasoned mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
It'd be making me starving.
It'd be making you starving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeet.
Hey!
Run away!
You can't do that to me.
Run away! Tee-hee-hee. I am just a humble trickster. Oh ho ho! You got to speak with animals yet?
I do got it.
There's
I
a
am pretty done
terrified
mute.
pig if you want to speak to him. Do you want to give the other two long legs?
Oh yeah.
We all long-legged now?
I believe so. Looks like it. Hey, piggy. Away from me. Calm down. I won't hurt you. I don't got a spear. Alright. Hey!
I made you teleport. Did that end the dialogue out of curiosity?
No, the dialogue was already over.
Oh, okay.
He ran away.
Copyright. I'm going to give Astarian my one other dagger. That way he will have 2 daggers and be twice as stabby. Just remember that I'm still wearing your underwear.
None of these characters are strength characters. None of them can move the rock.
Oh, that's right, isn't it? There's actually some valuable potions there. Do we need to go get Shadowheart?
It's fine. If I remember the stuff in there, it's like interesting, but not super
There's
good.
2 speed potions in there.
Yeah, who cares?
2 of them.
Who cares?
I care.
I don't. Let's get the hell out of here.
Do you have like enlarge or anything?
I do at level 5. I can cast on myself.
Okay, I'm gonna try to fist the rock. No damage. Dang it.
If you observe it, or what is it called? Do that thing where you you can check if it's got a DR or damage resistance or anything like that.
I actually can't examine it. It's like part of the scenery.
Huh.
Oh, if I Eldritch Blast it though, maybe my repelling blast.
Yeah, you can hope for
Push a
that.
creature.
Breathe deep and move.
It's got... So it shows the red thing like it might move. But maybe angle? Now we're thinking with triangles. What's it mean if the movement thing, like the arc, is red?
That means it won't do. I don't know.
I can't remember.
Oh, I know. Cast Mage Hand on it.
Does that actually work? I don't have Mage Hand.
I don't know. Probably not. Do I have Mage Hand? There it goes. Alright, I'll bring Gale down and see if he can.
Can I shove it? It is in fact too heavy to shove. If this works, it'll be one of the few uses for Mage Hand.
Not enough strength! Huh?
Nani?
Yeah, okay, this spell is useless in this game.
Truly garbage. Not enough strength.
Alright, let's get out of
here.
here.
It says move and then doesn't let you move it. I feel like I should be rewarded for thinking with Eldritch Blasts, but it didn't.
Can't believe shooting beams of force at it didn't make it do what I wanted.
I mean, considering that what I wanted it to do was move, yeah, actually.
No. Alright, where to now, pally fella, friend?
Well, Gale just lost his hand, so let's go murder some brains.
Okay. That line of logic makes perfect sense to me. You know, you're a reasonable fella. I already picked all this up.
Impeccable
No bother.
logic.
Wicked little beasts.
Wicked little beasts. I quite agree. Gods take you first, you wicked little brain. Except I do love us. Ah, I miss that little guy. I hope he's safe.
Oh, I don't have Assassin yet, do I? The getting advantage before everyone moves is my favorite.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Very
Can you
well.
even shoot anyone right now, Gale? Gale, you're You don't got a lot to help me out here, pal. You're letting me down. Just need to hurt yourself, I guess.
I mean, to be fair, I can't do anything either, apparently. What did I use a spell on?
We haven't rested since the what's this called?
But usually it resets you, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, mayhaps not.
'Cause I haven't casted Hex on anything. I'll use Armor of Agathis. There's nothing else I can do. Now I can't cast Hex, but that's fine. I don't really need it for this fight.
Oh, Gale, guess what?
Still on my feet.
Does Gale have use?
He got 2 of them, and didn't kill either.
Haha, I looted that one first.
Haha, I got this one's brain.
It's noble here, isn't there?
Haha, I got the noble first.
Oh, I was actually gonna try to find it. Let's just steal it from your inventory.
What? No, you can't do that. You can't take my extra rapier and give it to Asterion? No.
Are you wearing your bard's armor?
Yeah. I'll switch it out with Asterion.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Yeah, alright then, fine. Whatever. Rude.
Does that work?
No. What'd you do?
What I do is be a silly little fella.
Did you do something silly, you little fella?
I maybe did. I'm just curious if you noticed, but I don't think you did. I don't know if it did anything.
I see now. I see now. You silly little fella.
There you go. There you go.
I
They
see
really
now that
should-
I'm naked, you silly little fella.
They really shouldn't let you do that, should they? I don't think they understood the amount of trolling their friends would go through. I gave you your clothes back, don't worry.
Maybe they thought that friends wouldn't be rude to each other.
Not proficient with swords, not proficient with rapiers, not proficient with scimitars. What am I proficient with? Hand axe. I can use a hand axe for now.
I can give you a hand axe. Do you need a hand axe?
I mean, I can just steal it from you.
Yeah, take some hand axes.
Still a hand axe for now. I don't really need a weapon, because again, I gotta get to it. At level 3, I get packs. Pack to the blade.
Yeah, something like that.
Because then I can just use whatever. So do we want to try to like pick our lock into the crypt and do crypt first, or do we want to...
Sure. Let's go get withers. And fight our way out of the crypt.
Yeah. Got about 30 minutes left of stream.
Yeah, let's make our goal to get withers in that time.
Get withers and get to camp.
Do you want to take a short rest before we get in there?
I could use a short rest.
Yeah, okay, I figured, because you got spell slots and such and such.
It'll reset me. I'm gonna get Pretty Boy here to pick the lock.
Let's crack
Here,
it
let
open.
me toss Pretty Boy my,
You don't need to.
Okay. But if I do, then it's not taking up my inventory weight.
That's fair. Got a difficulty class of 20.
Oh, here, let me,
You got me a boost. I'm too far into the sauce now, apparently. It's not letting me. Oh, but it jumped up to 24, so apparently whatever you did worked. Oh, I used the bardic. It auto-used bardic inspiration.
What now?
Wow.
Have you ever gone in this way?
Yeah. Let's see.
This place
Start
wasn't
off
built
by
for
grabbing the looting, but not the central one.
Better be careful what to trigger that with.
Why don't you undo the central one?
Because I'm not silly.
Considerate.
I wonder what it's worth.
A strange coin, I wonder what it's worth. Perhaps a human soul? Or even a non-human soul?
Be wary ahead. This place is trapped. Be cautious.
You didn't just activate it, did you?
I did, and deactivated it.
Let's get
Oh,
going.
okay.
Now we can get out of... Are we out of turn? We are.
I'm inspired by whatever just happened.
Soul coin. You're noble. I believe I can
Love
use
it.
spears, so...
Spears are simple.
Are they a simple weapon?
I believe so. They are in 5th edition.
Yes, they are. There we go. You can have your axe back.
Wow. Thanks. I really needed that.
You did. You would be completely lost without me. Did you loot all the sarcophagi?
Yeah.
Why are we in turn-based mode again?
I don't know.
I'm not actually in turn-based mode.
It just
told
it
me
popped
that
on
we
for
were.
a second, and then it went away.
I don't have dark vision.
Oh yeah, that's one of those weird things that Dragonborn don't got dark vision.
Yeah, I feel like Dragonborn should have dark vision.
You know how
'Cause
it's got
dragons
dark
have
vision?
Drusen. Duergar do.
Yeah, but even more than most other races.
Almost everyone has dark vision. You stole the key using magic pockets?
Ah,
Armed scribes.
here.
You know
No
what?
sign
Who
of
needs
a
dark
struggle.
vision when I have razors?
So subversive about their words that they
I
command
didn't
their
think anyone
protection.
still worshipped him.
I'm gonna take your
If you
sword.
both
Not
talk at
for any
once, I can't
particular
hear what you're
reason.
saying. You want to scroll?
Gale does.
I sent it to you.
Okay.
You're just gonna be like, why can't I move anymore?
You just remember, I'm not stronger than you. I don't have more inventory.
Oh, I
weight
know,
than
no,
you.
no. The best part about this group is we are literally all strength of 8.
All strength of 8. This is gonna change when I get my babe.
Get Minthar. We don't get Minthar till Act 2, though.
That's when I get my babe.
We're gonna have to go through all of Act 1.
Yeah, that's when I'm gonna get my babe. We can bring Karlak along if we ever need to. I know I said, oh, we gotta bring Gale, but like, could also bring Karlak.
You're not too sold on Gale.
I'm either way. The thing I forgot about Gale is that you gotta micromanage spells and choices. With Karlak, it is click rage and then go hit. That's the trade-off. Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Forbidden knowledge, without a doubt.
Do you want the Forbidden
thought I
Book?
Thought I was gonna do something. Which forbidden book?
The Forbidden Book.
I don't recall what this forbidden.
Not the
book
other
is.
Forbidden. Not the Forbidden Book that you shove a gem in the mouth of, but this Forbidden Book. It
Book of
gives you
Dead
a
Gods?
scroll of enfeeblement if you open it,
Oh,
and like a little bit of lore.
sure.
Do you want it? I'll grab it.
You're a warlock. You take it. Oh,
Oh, Gale's
Gale
taking
has
it.
it. Oh, I switched to Gale. Oops.
This
It
book
it
is
makes
far
sense for
lighter
Gale
than
to do
should
it.
be with such a
Yeah, let's let
massive
Gale
lot.
do it.
Yay, go Gale!
Come on, Gale. You can do it. He
Gale.
did it. My faith was well placed.
Woo! Gale
A smart little
power!
fella.
No, dramatic.
Oh, he's so dramatic, doing something that you
As the
should have
lock
just
opens,
had
a
strong
loose
fingers for.
page comes with it. Magic.
Who needs lock when
pulses
you have a
from the
glowing
parchment.
hand?
What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl.
Ugh.
You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
It's probably spells. You can do it, Gale. Gale, my faith was misplaced.
You have the intelligence of the group.
Gods.
Rico.
These are the names of gods. once lost but now restored
This is
after
the
the second
hint,
sundering.
shove, shove.
The last
Whack
three
the
names in
Dictamac
this
to
book
do.
sit close
I wonder what
together,
group of 3
but are so
gods have
devastated
died
by
and
the
had their
scroll
names
as to
crossed
be
out.
unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
I've not encountered this book before.
I was talking to someone about this. So the thing is, like, if we're talking like metagaming, like about whether or not you know that the 3 gods are involved. The thing is, like, whether or not you personally know a lot about D&D lore, unless your character like really grows up in a bubble, you probably have figured out pretty quickly who's behind the absolute plot. Like, let's be real here. You're like, huh, all these people are getting together. Let's look at that symbol. Oh, it's literally the signs of the 3 gods stuck over top of each other. That's the absolute symbol.
No, it's a sign of the deadly Horcruxes, you silly fellow.
We don't mention Horcruxes in this chat, because J.K. Rowling is dead to me.
That's okay. It's fair enough. Oh, what's that? I wonder what that could be. Oh.
I'm gonna hit it! Hit the button!
Yeah, okay. Whoa. How'd you do that? Whoa.
I hit a button. Have you ever heard of a button before?
No.
I hear they're catching on. They're quite all the rage.
It does sound something to make me quite enraged.
They're like... It's like a switch, but instead of a switch, it's a button.
Nintendo has their greedy little paws and everything nowadays, don't they?
They do. I'm gonna run down here.
So's Gale. He's gonna go right here.
Did we short rest?
We didn't. We said we would, and then we didn't.
We did. That's fine. You know what I don't need the short rest to use?
Baldur smash.
I'll do fast.
Oh, that's really embarrassing. You know who never misses?
Magic missile does in fact never miss. That's true.
Palm to press ahead.
In hindsight, I should have stealthed first. Because now I can't stealth. Am I gonna try to anyway?
This is one of the great one of my great complaints about this here little game we're playing is that all the voices are basically the same voice. They're not
kind of
terribly different.
I kind of feel that way about like the tab voices. We were talking
about. That's what I mean. The tab voices. All you got 8 different choices, and it's, oh hells, my boots. Oh hells, my boots.
Oh hells,
I guess
my boots.
There's almost no variation, and it's like, if I'm playing I'm leaning into a big orc barbarian. I don't want to sound, if these boots could talk. Like, no, oh, my boots is bleeding. I want to sound like a cool mystery creature.
I'm inclined to agree with you. And I will say I might have been slightly surprised when I had the sudden realization that they weren't all in fact just the same voice actor.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I kind of thought they were all the same voice actor.
They really sprung for differentiating themselves in the booth there.
And my thing is like, and like no offense, like they do a good job. It's solid voice acting.
Yeah, the voice acting work is fine. It's just it's for voices that
from similar sounding actors.
From similar sounding actors to represent the array of different races, sizes, origins, creeds, body types. Intelligences, eloquences.
Ooh, you're taking quite some hits.
It's alright. I got a trick up my sleeve called name of Gale, shoot him with a firebolt.
I will say.
Good job, Gale.
Have you seen the Dirge's cinematic?
Which one? Like the final?
The intro,
finale?
like the Meet the Dirge character creation cinematic.
Yes.
That is tab 6. It's
Yeah.
one of the voice actors. And just having seen that, like, voice acting, I'm like, why couldn't we have gotten more of that? I feel like it feels so unique.
Especially when compared to the others.
But yeah.
Over here.
Oh man, my house, it just smells so good. I'm so hungry. I'm starved even. I'm wasting away. Did I tell you about that time I ate 155 hot dogs last month and then didn't gain any weight?
Have in fact mentioned you didn't gain any weight?
Not that I've noticed.
You fast metabolism mother. Anyway.
I'm sure that's gonna change in the next couple of years. I'm getting close to 30 here. I am the fattest I've ever been, but
On my
you know that that's not a lot.
No.
The dance macabre.
We very much
You know me.
thrived on the dynamic of short and stout and tall and lean.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we sure did. We sure did.
Like
Oh, just barely out of range.
If you took my width and added it to my head, that would be you.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't know how tall you are. I don't know if that.
I'm
You're over 6, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 6'2", 2.5-ish, somewhere in there.
I'm a comfortable, at most 5'9", but I'm pretty sure I'm 5'6". I don't actually measure my own height.
Not enough movement. He's right there.
Yeah,
Wasted turn. Oh well, it's fine. There's just one left.
He keeps doing that thing where he's like,
shouldn't have made me your enemy.
There we go.
Surrender their valuables.
Here, I'm gonna hit short rest. What do you think about that?
That would be a great idea.
Oh, that took the edge off.
What does it say on my driver's license? I'm curious. What my legally measured height is, so to speak. I don't think they actually measured me. I think I just told them. But
yeah, I don't think they do that. Let me just do that, but they don't do that, you know.
It says 5'9", so maybe I am 5'9".
Well, get in here. We're gonna do a cinematic.
All I know is in my school of freakishly tall people, I'm gonna do it in my medical anatomy class. And we're talking about average heights. They forgot to include me, and then when they added me back into the average, I dropped the average height of all of the men in the class by a good inch or two. That was my experience in high school.
Down there.
And I'm proud of it.
Yeah, you would be. The alternative is to be distressed and frightened.
Like, I'm not a short person, but I was significantly shorter than everyone else in my high school.
You're rather average of height.
I'm rather average of height. Yeah, I'm like about, like 5'6" to 5'9" is like male average height, and that's about right exactly where I am.
I'm also average.
I'm not tall, and I'm not a short king.
Yeah.
But I was the short king of my school.
You know what? Sometimes average is good enough, even if you're just barely average.
Is this good? I'm assuming this is supposed to be Grandpa. This is Grandpa. This is Bone Daddy.
Bone Grampy.
What a curious way to awaken.
We all love him.
Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
About 200 GP.
Also, this guy's like flat out Jurgle. We can all agree to that, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's revealed. Yeah.
Him in a baby. I've not seen a drawing of him in a baby girl pose, but I do need this in my life. question? What's the reason?
Curiosity. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what
He's one of my
is the
favorite
worth of a single mortal life?
Depends on the mortal. No, I will say this. I am very much of opinion one here. No one
In
life,
death,
like in personally
that
as
is
well.
so.
That no life is worth more
Very
than another
well.
necessarily.
I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face.
If you're into the philosophy of that one.
We will see each other again at the proper time and place.
Worth is an artificial construct that isn't assigned to
Farewell.
ephemeral things like life.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, and you can loot this room while I say this, because like whenever I say this, in the show, I'm gonna take you to find it. I can look it up myself too. Withers is his name. My thing is, we're talking about like the value of life, and I think all lives are equally valuable. And then people are like, oh, well, what about like this murderer here? Blah 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 blah. Like, they take like the nihilistic approach of saying like, oh, but that means the thing is, like logistically, if I say all lives are valuable, and then like, but what are you going to do in like this situation where like
That
there's a
doesn't
murder
devalue the
here,
life.
and it's like,
Yeah.
is that murderer taking other lives? Then congratulations. While their life is valuable, so are the lives that they are threatening and harming. It's not a value of their life being worth less. It's the fact that the other lives are still valuable and important. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like this weird whataboutism, and it's like, but yeah, all life is valuable. Withers, yes.
I don't know if I spelled it right, but yeah, Withers.
I don't know if there's an H. I think it's W-I-T-H-E-R. Look at for welcome check. Withers, come here. Yeah. It's not Withers, it's Withers.
Withers.
Just
I can say Withers.
not Withers.
It's fine.
Withers. Slithering into them withers. Anyway.
Mm. Oh. How nice. Mm.
I'm gonna go murder some
Slither
people.
on
Do you
in
wanna,
there.
you wanna come murder some people
Oh, yeah.
with me?
Wanna go murder our way out?
Let's go murder our way out.
Alright, I'm coming. Oh, wait, it's this way, isn't it?
It's this way. Where you going?
The wrong
Where
way.
you going?
Where you going?
We going this way. It's not my happiest moment, but the first time I was in this room, it literally took me 30 minutes to figure out how to get out.
Nice.
The answer?
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Do you know how to open it?
Oh.
No.
How does it open?
Bye.
Oh, what did they get in here?
What? Okay. It might not have gone very well for us. Because I accidentally turned the candle off, and that closes the door, and it took me a good little bit to get the candle back on.
Oh, I'm out of spells. Hmm.
Best be on my way.
There ain't much I can do for you. I am gonna kill this person back here so that they at least don't get a chance to come after you.
Close the door.
Close the door. That sounds like our best bet at this thing. Do you have any potions left? I have potions if you like drink one.
I've got a few potions, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you killed that person.
Yeah.
Time to kill.
Alright,
I'm gonna have Angsty Boy here. Hide. Oh, actually. Can you reopen the door or no?
I don't think. What kind of action does that take?
It's
Here.
free action.
Good drop a save right here.
It's a free action. Don't walk back into the fire. That's what my thought was.
I have to. It's too late. Go on then.
I was just gonna do this.
Good. Very good, my friend.
Because I had nothing else to do, so I'm like, I'll throw more fire on the fire. And then I'll hide.
We'll do it.
They'll never see me.
Okay, what's a good action I can do? Oh, I know of something we can do, but I might need to wait to do that. Okay, I know. I got this. I got this. Okay. We'll see.
Mage armor, bold choice. Oh, time to stretch. I can do a stretch. Ooh, fancy. He's never gonna recover from that ray of frost.
Ah!
Jump into the fire, sucker.
Ow.
Looking for a Astarion, you'll never see him. He's completely invisible.
I need to
hold on.
I'm gonna shank him.
No choice but to keep going.
I can probably get him this time, the barbarian.
I can toss this barrel. That might hit our two squishy friends.
I wouldn't, because we have all of us squish up there. Got him.
Very good.
Eldritch Blast, go burr.
Time to press ahead.
You got anything yet?
Come on. Sorry. Yeah, you got a critical
Nice.
hand
And a
crossbow.
crit. Ooh. Useless Gale. Go run and cry. We'll probably call it after we
Yeah.
yeah. I don't feel like doing a long rest either yet, so. Second.
Very good.
Figured that would work.
Moving.
Nothing will stand in my way.
You'll probably burn. So you're the only one who's really a threat.
Good idea.
No, do that. Don't do that. Oh.
I hate when they do that. Like, oh, you want to do that? Let me run you right instead of
It's
just
a
like I'm.
range skill. Why are you trying to run in there? It is a range.
That's the only way you'll be able to hit.
Apparently, I can't range there successfully enough. Fine. Don't know about that one. I missed it.
How embarrassing.
Okay. Now is your time to shine, Gale.
You did it, Gale.
Yay! Yay, Gale!
Gale. They broke your. They broke your concentration.
They broke my concentration.
Time to move.
That wasn't very nice. They're also all hiding over here like a bunch of tools.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Don't waste a step.
We did it!
I'm gonna walk out. I don't think I hit anyone with that, but I was about to acid breath, and then I turned to
Then I was more efficient than you.
You were more efficient than me.
Ha. Seems there's a clear winner in this fight.
Okay. And the clear winner is whoever gets to loot this thing. Oh, I think are you a little encumbered there?
Just a bit. Wait, not my latest by type. And then I'm going to share. Do we have anyone that uses medium armor? No, right?
No.
Does anyone want leather armor?
Got light. You can use medium, can't you?
No. I might be able to with a different subclass, but.
Yeah. It's true. See, I don't bother picking up things like the daggers.
Oh. BTW, do you want the Amulet of Lost Voices?
Oh. Sure. I can speak with Dead if we need to. What I usually also do, can I look into this bag or no? I can. I'm gonna send the supply packs to camp.
Yeah.
Because that usually saves you a chunk of weight.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna send the slave mines.
Oh yeah. Slave mind and the dark mind.
Have you ever brought in those to the thing?
I did not manage to bring. By the time I found out what it was, I had already dropped it off. And I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, they are creepy.
I love
Such
it.
a good way. Act 2 gets like real horror real quick, and I love it so much.
Unfortunately, the bard stuff does look better. And has the exact same stats. Oh well. Yeah, okay.
Keep a blade close.
None of us use shields. Nice. That was
It was a lot more than I was expecting.
Oh shoot, we might be about to die. Get Asterion out of there. Oh, okay, well. Well. Well, I wonder where the last save was.
I didn't do that much damage.
Great news. We get to try that fight again.
I did not expect it to do that much damage. I was like, oh, it's gonna do like a little boom and send everyone flying.
No. If you did not know, that barrel is the keystone of the strategy to kill all those guys without having to fight them. One void bulb, one candle, and that oil barrel.
A lot more. And the thing was, like, I didn't realize that we were. Oh, did I get kicked out? I think I might have hit the wrong button. Oh.
I don't think so. I'm reloading the save.
Okay. I didn't expect that. A
little surprise.
A little surprise. Well, like, my thought was like, oh, if we have we'll just like, I didn't expect that. And then I didn't like panic because I was like, I gotta get Asterion to drink a potion quickly. I couldn't figure out my menus quick enough to like even remotely navigate there. But, oh no, I got kicked out to main menu. I probably hit the wrong button. Either way though, that did take us back to a save.
Yeah.
I would hate to wrap up there, but it is 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And that kid did kick me out, so it might be best to have me pick back up. Stick up next stream, and I guess end on an unintended bang. As much as I dislike doing that, but my goodness. Normally I'd say push longer, but I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and I'm fighting a cold, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that all right.
All right. Well, yeah, that was not exactly at all what I was expecting. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up here. I don't have any raid targets, so we're not gonna do a raid tonight. Just because I think the only viewers are me, you, and Moth. So we're not gonna do a raid tonight, but I do just want to thank everyone for joining us. I'm gonna wrap up here. We will be doing more Baldur's Gate 3. Probably. I was thinking if you're free next, I'll talk to you about schedule. After I end stream, but hopefully next week, if we can work that out, would be my thoughts. We will see. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna wrap up here and let you go. Let everyone go. But yeah, bye y'all. Bye everyone.
See y'all.
See you next time.